Suspense. Radio's outstanding theater of thrills brings you an hour, a full 60 minutes of suspense. Tonight, Crossfire. Our stars, Robert Young, Robert Mitchum, Robert Ryan, and Sam Levine, with George Cooper and William Phipps, all playing their original roles from the current RKO radio picture in an adaptation for suspense, produced and directed by Anton M. Leader. Crossfire.
Robert Young stars as Captain Finlay, Robert Mitchum is Keeley, Robert Ryan is Monty, Sam Levine is Samuels, and Marlo Dwyer is Ginny. With these performances and with Crossfire, we again hope to keep you in
suspense.
My name is Finlay, Captain of Detectives, Homicide, Washington, D.C. I was the cop on the case. The call came in at 9:45, a girl. I told her to stay there, and we went up. It was an apartment on E Street, the third floor, number 307. The girl was still there and let us in. The place didn't look too bad, considering. There was a chair knocked over and a lamp and a little liquor slopped around, but aside from that, not bad. Except there was a man lying in the middle of the floor. A man named Joseph Samuels, and he was dead. Beaten to death. No. Take it easy, Miss Lewis.
I'm all right.
Was Samuels drunk when you left him in this bar, Miss Lewis?
No.
Had he been drinking?
Yes, but he was all right.
What was he arguing with the soldier about?
Oh, they weren't arguing, they were just talking. I sent Sammy over to talk to the soldier myself. The kid seemed so upset about something.
Here's the man's wallet, Captain. Found it behind the cushions on the sofa.
Oh, well, let's have it. Corporal Arthur Mitchell. What rank was the soldier, Miss Lewis?
Oh, I didn't notice. I left them.
Where did you go?
I went up to my room. It was the bar in my hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I had a change, so I told Sammy I'd meet him here in his apartment. We had a date for dinner. I rested a while, and then I fell asleep. When I woke up, I phoned the apartment to say I'd be a little late, but there wasn't any answer. I came over as soon as I could find a cab. Then I called you. Do I have to stay here any longer?
No, I'll get somebody to drive you home. O'Hara.
Yes?
Take Miss Lewis home and check in the bar at her hotel.
Will do. Come on, Miss Lewis.
Oh, wait a minute. Take this wallet to the provost marshal's office and see if they can locate this man.
Sure. Well, what do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have the wrong place.
What place are you looking for?
Well, I thought it was this apartment. I was looking for a buddy of mine. You're cops?
Yeah, we're cops.
Has something happened?
Tell us about your buddy.
Yes, sir. Well, we was here. He left before we did. He wasn't feeling good. He said he'd be right back. And
Who was we?
Me and another buddy of mine.
Who did you come here with?
With these two buddies of mine and this fellow.
What fellow?
This fellow we met in a bar.
Miss Lewis.
Yes.
Soldier, do you recognize this young lady? Come on, did you see this young lady in the bar?
Yes, sir.
Miss Lewis, is this the man who was with Samuels when you left?
No, it was another.
What's it all about?
Come in, soldier, and give a look.
Jeez, that's tough.
Yeah, isn't it? Somebody killed him. Could you identify him? Same fellow you met in the bar?
Yeah, that's him.
What's your name?
Montgomery, sir.
Were you drunk tonight?
Well, I had a couple, but I can handle that.
I see. How long have you been out of the service?
2 weeks about.
Live here?
No, sir.
What are you doing in Washington?
I just came back to see some of my buddies.
Where are you staying?
At the Stewart Hotel. That's where I used to be stationed. I'm sponging a free bunk from one of my buddies.
What's your buddy's name, this one who was sick, the one who was coming back?
Mitchell. Mitch, we call him.
O'Hara, hand me that wallet.
Here you are, sir.
Corporal Arthur Mitchell.
Yeah, that's him.
Ever see this wallet, soldier?
Where did you find it?
in the sofa.
It must have dropped out of his pocket, but believe me, Mitch couldn't.
What's his outfit?
Same as mine was.
What were you in?
Signal Corps Detachment. Stewart Hotel.
Mm-hmm. Well, Harold, let's clean it up. Get the coroner up here and give me a full report.
Okay, boss.
Let's go, Montgomery.
Sure, but where are we going?
To headquarters. See what I mean? Routine, just routine. I put a man on to finding this Mitchell, the one who belonged to the wallet, and I talked some more to Montgomery. Nothing. The cooperative type, but nothing. Pretty soon my man came back. He couldn't find Mitchell, but he had his roommate, a guy named Keeley, the uncooperative type.
Here he is, Captain.
Oh, thanks. You Keeley, Sergeant Keeley?
Yeah, I'm Keeley.
I'm sorry to break up your Saturday night game, Sergeant.
You want to see me about something, Captain?
Yes, I want to see you about Mitchell.
What about Mitchell?
About Mitchell killing a guy.
Killing a guy?
You know Mitchell, don't you?
Yeah, but who's he supposed to have killed?
Sit down, Sergeant. We'll
Thanks.
talk about it. When did you see Mitchell last?
This afternoon, 2 o'clock.
Where was he going?
Crawling.
Where?
Nowhere. Soldiers don't have anywhere to go unless you tell them where to go. When they're off duty, they go crawling. Or they go crazy.
What did you do before you got in the Army?
What's that got to do with it?
It might help me understand your answers.
I worked on newspapers.
Oh. What sort of a job are you doing now?
Ink job. Purple ink. Instead of the Purple Heart, we get purple ink.
Mitchell, too?
He's an artist. He used to do cows eating grass. He's branched out now. He does signs. Keep this washroom clean. If you think he killed anybody, you're crazy.
Why?
He's not the type.
Everybody's the type.
He couldn't kill anybody.
Could you?
I have.
Where?
Where you get medals for it.
I see. This Mitchell boy couldn't do that either?
No.
Tell me about this afternoon when Mitchell left.
There isn't anything to tell. He left.
What did you talk to Mrs. Mitchell about?
Why, I just...
Yeah, here it is.
Here, what is?
According to the hotel charge slip, you called Chicago at 2:30 and talked to Mrs. Mitchell. His mother?
His wife. It was personal. It wouldn't interest you.
What did you call Mrs. Mitchell about?
She called me first last week. She was worried about him. He hadn't written.
Why?
I don't know.
Then guess.
He's homesick. His wife's sick. I don't know. Anyway, he's got snakes. He's been nuts, but not nuts enough to kill anybody.
How was he this afternoon?
Oh, he was trying to act like a soldier. I think he went out to look for a girl. What's your name, anyway?
Finley.
Look, Finley, this sort of life doesn't bother some soldiers. I haven't seen my wife for 2 years. When I do, maybe we'll pick right up again. Maybe we won't. But I don't worry about it now. Mitchell's not like that. He's not tough. He needs his wife. I called her this afternoon and told her to hop a plane and come cheer him up. Here's her wire. She's on her way. She'll be here tonight.
That's good.
Still don't know what this is all about. Why'd you pick me up?
You're Mitchell's closest friend, aren't you?
I don't advertise it.
Well, Mitchell's other friend told us about you.
His other friend? Who's that?
Hello.
Harold, let's have Montgomery back.
Right away.
Where does Montgomery come in?
He was with Mitchell and a boy named Floyd Bowers this afternoon in a bar. They met a Mr. Samuels there and went up to his apartment. Mitchell left first, but he told Montgomery to be back. We were looking at Samuel's body when Montgomery came back looking for Mitchell.
You're taking Monty's word for all this?
Not entirely. Did you ever see this?
That's Mitch's wallet. How'd you get it?
We found it in Samuel's apartment, down behind the sofa cushions.
Where's Bowers? Did you ask Monty?
Ask him yourself.
Hiya, Keeley. Did you hear all this they're trying to pin on Mitch?
Part of it.
Well, this is serious. They're crucifying the kid. You know Mitch. He won't have a chance.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Captain, I just mean that Mitchell's not the kind of guy who knows the scoop on things like this. He's an artist. He's sensitive.
And you know all about things like this?
Well, sure, like I told you. I've been a cop myself in St. Louis. 4 years in the jungle on the east side. I know the score.
Well, then you can understand my problem, why I need your help.
I'm not helping anybody stick my pal in trouble.
I'm not asking you to. I'm just asking for facts. How did all this get started in the bar with Samuels?
Well, like always. Bunch of people in a bar. Something happens, and first thing you know, you're talking to somebody.
What happened?
Leroy knocked a drink all over this, what'd you say her name was? This Miss Lewis.
You didn't tell me about Leroy.
Oh, he's just a dumb hillbilly. He's a friend of Floyd's. He come in with Floyd, but he didn't stay long.
Go on, tell me about it.
Well, like I said, we was talking, me and Floyd and Mitch. Only Mitch was getting high and clamming up. I was worried about Mitch. What's eating you, Mitch?
Nothing's eating me.
Come on, man, let's go.
Sit still, Floyd. You don't get to meet people going in and out of one bar after another. Hey, look out, Leroy, that tray.
Oh, my dress.
I'm sorry, lady. I didn't mean to
You
spill.
silly hillbilly, why don't you watch what you're doing?
That's all right. It was an
A
accident.
lady with you?
Yeah.
I'm sure sorry about my buddy.
Oh, that's all right. Here, honey, here's a napkin.
Waiter, give me that towel. Here, miss.
Thanks.
You'll have to forgive Leroy here. Leroy's from Tennessee. He just started wearing shoes. Apologize to the lady, Leroy.
I said I'm sorry.
It was just an accident, soldier.
Leroy's all right. He's just dumb. We won the war with him by not letting him go across. If the Krauts had caught him and...
Hey, Leroy, where you going?
I'll see you, Floyd.
Well, now, look there. I hurt Leroy's feelings.
I'd better change. I'll meet you up at your place, Sammy.
Sure. Take your time. Hey, soldier.
Yeah?
Buy you a drink?
Sure, why not?
Over here and sit down.
Well, Captain, this Samuels and Mitch went off to the other end of the bar, and me and Floyd was just sitting there talking. I don't know how long. This Floyd can really talk when he gets started.
Man, what I couldn't do with $1,000.
What would you do with $1,000?
Man, with $1,000, I'd go to Mexico. I'd fish and live on the beach and eat and just
Mexico?
live on that beach.
I've been to Mexico. Them guys down there'd have your $1,000 before you was there a week.
Yeah, not my $1,000, they wouldn't. I'd steal me an air-cooled machine gun and
Hey,
I'd just...
Floyd, look, they're leaving.
Who?
Mitch and his pal. Come on, let's go.
Why do we have to go?
The Jew boy is setting up the drink someplace.
Who?
The Jew boy. The Jew boy. Well, Captain, we followed them to Sammy's place and just walked in. We all had a couple of drinks. Next thing I knew, Mitch was getting a little green, and pretty soon he left. Floyd was getting kind of stinko, too. So after a while, I got him out of there and started walking him back to the Stewart Hotel. But then I got worried about Mitch. So I put Floyd in a cab and went back to look some more for Mitch. And that's when I met you, Captain.
And you came up to Samuel's apartment even though you saw the police cars outside?
How'd I know they had anything to do with Samuels? You're just a bunch of hick cops down there anyway. You'll never pin anything on Mitch. Not in 100 years. I'm sorry. I'm just worried sick about Mitch.
Did you have any sort of an argument with Samuels?
Well, what was there to argue about? Liquor was good. Everything was okay.
Had you ever seen him before?
No, I told you. I just met him in the bar. I never seen him before.
You're sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Of course, I've seen a lot of guys like him.
Meaning what?
Oh, you know. Guys that played it safe during the war. Scrounged around, keeping themselves in civvies. They got swell apartments, swell dames. You know the kind.
No, I'm not sure that I do. Just what kind?
You know. Some of them are named Samuels. Some of them got funnier names.
You'll be at the Stewart?
Sure, I got nowhere else to go. I'm just sponging a bunk from one of the boys. You coming, Keeley?
There are one or two more questions I want to ask Sergeant Keeley.
Well, so long, Captain. If there's anything else, just call on me.
You should look at a casualty list sometime. There are a lot of funny names there, too.
Hmm?
I said Monty's illiterate. I said he ought to read more. I was just philosophizing.
I'm not interested in philosophy. I'm trying to solve a murder.
Pardon me.
Mitchell was in a strange mood tonight. You admit that.
Uh-huh.
He left Samuel's apartment intending to come back. We arrive and find Samuel's beaten to death. We find Mitchell's wallet on the sofa. I say Mitchell did come back. Some sort of an argument developed.
I say nuts.
Why? Or don't you think Mitchell would kill Samuels that way?
I don't think Mitchell would kill anybody anyway.
You still don't know where he is.
No, I don't. I didn't know when I came in here, and I haven't suddenly gotten any brighter. You don't believe he did it yourself.
He could have. He was there.
So were Monty and Floyd.
But they left. Mitchell said he was coming back.
According to Monty.
According to Monty.
Monty's a liar. What makes you believe his story?
It just happens to be the only story I've got.
Then why did you let him go?
Did I?
You don't really think he'll lead you to Floyd Bowers, do you?
I don't know.
Is that all for me?
Yeah, I guess so for now.
Okay. You know where to find me. I'm Keeley. You've heard from me already. I was Mitch's friend. And, brother, when I walked out of that smart cop's office, I knew if I didn't find him before the fuzz nabbed him, he was a dead pigeon. When I got back to the hotel, the lobby was so full of cops and MPs they were dancing with each other. So I rounded up a couple of my scouts, told them Mitch was up to his ears in trouble, and I stationed them around the lobby to keep an eye out for him. I also told them to keep on the lookout for Floyd Bowers. He might know something. Then I waited at the counter of the coffee shop where I could see the street from the window. Sure enough, about half an hour, I saw Mitch cutting across the street for the hotel entrance. I managed to get outside and put the snatch on him before the cops knew what I was up to, and 10 minutes later we were sitting in the balcony of an all-night movie house with nobody around but a few drunks and bums. And I gave him the pitch.
Keeley, I couldn't have
But
killed
that's
him.
not the point. You've got to have a story for the cops. They've got Monty's, and it sounds pretty, but not for you. I want you to tell me everything you did tonight. How drunk were you?
I don't know. Pretty drunk, I guess.
How long were you with this girl?
Well, I
Oh,
think...
you ought to know. Was it 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours?
I can't remember. My head hurts. I can't remember anything very well.
So it hurts. You've got to remember. You ran into Monty and Leroy and Floyd, didn't you?
Yes,
And you went in a bar with them.
that's right.
Okay, now take it from the bar. Take it slow and remember everything you can.
Well, we were there quite a while, I guess. I got restless and I wanted to shout. I was sick of Monty and I was sick of Floyd. I wanted to be somewhere else. So I drifted off to the other end of the bar, and his fellow Samuels came over and he sat next to me and began to talk. First, I didn't pay much attention. I was feeling so low myself.
My girl is worried about you. She says you're not drinking, but you're getting drunk anyway. Anybody who can do that has got a problem.
So what?
It's a funny thing, isn't it, how it gets worse at night? I think maybe it's suddenly not having a lot of enemies to hate anymore. The war is over. And now we don't know what we're supposed to do. We don't know what's supposed to happen. We're too used to fighting. But we don't know just what to fight. Know what I mean?
I guess so.
You can feel the tension in the air right here in this bar. A lot of fight and hate that doesn't know where to go. A guy like you may start hating himself. One of these days, maybe we'll all stop hating and start liking things again, huh? What sort of an artist are you?
I did a mural once for the WPA.
Oh, a lot of fine artists came from there. I saw one that was about that.
He seemed like a nice fellow, this Samuels. A real nice fellow. I think he must have been on a newspaper or something. We talked a while, then we decided to go up to his place. He was going to meet his girl there. Monty and Floyd must have followed us because after we got to the apartment, they walked in. I guess I must have been getting pretty tight because I don't remember exactly what we talked about up there or how long it was before Monty and Floyd came. All I remember is that the radio was on, playing some nice music. Debussy, I think. And Monty was yammering away, doing most of the talking.
You're doing all right, Floyd. You're doing all right, Mitch, kid. Sammy, let me tell you something. Not many civilians will take a soldier into his house like this for quiet talk. Is that right, Floyd?
That's right, Monty.
Well, let me tell you something. A guy's afraid to take a soldier into his house, he stinks. He ought to have the screws put to him. Am I right or am I right?
Sergeant, don't you think
I asked you a question, Sammy.
What was that?
You know what was that. Am I right or am I right?
You're right, Sergeant.
You can say that again. You're all right, Sammy boy. You're okay.
Mitch, are you all right?
I'm all right. I just need a little air.
Can I get you anything?
No, I'm all right. I'll be right back. I'm all right.
He's all right. You heard him say he's all right. Let's have another round.
I'm afraid there isn't time, Sergeant.
What
I have
kind
to
of a brush is this? What's the matter, Jew boy? Afraid we'll drink up all your...
You know how I am, Keeley. I hate to hear anybody yelling at anybody. So I decided not to go back when I got out. The air felt good. I must have started to walk. I don't remember how far or in what direction. But the next thing I knew, I was in a joint called the Red Dragon. I was talking to this girl named Jenny and buying her drinks.
Do I have to tell you my name again? Well, it's Ginny, because I'm from Virginia.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this joint stinks. I sure get tired of it here.
Well, what do you work here for, then?
For laughs, dear, for laughs.
Every night?
Every night. Come on, up with your glass. Here's to nothing.
You work here until when?
Until we close.
Then what?
Then I sleep. Me and myself in my great big bed we sleep. You know, I could have killed my roommate the other morning. She was
You got that in quick, didn't you?
Drink up and be nice.
You know what I'd like to do?
Yeah,
No,
I
no.
know.
I'd like to take you dancing.
Well, that's what that music's for. I work here.
I mean, really take you dancing. The two of us going somewhere, eating something, talking about ourselves.
You're a character.
I'm serious.
Sure, I know. I remind you of your sister.
You remind me of my wife.
Look, be nice. Order some more drinks. Then we'll dance.
I've had enough to drink.
Well, toodaloo.
Wait, Jenny, don't go.
I've got some things to do.
I was looking all over for you, Jenny. What did you leave for?
Well, you didn't want to drink. All you wanted to do was yap. I don't make money on that.
You're not getting so rich out here in the terrace all by yourself.
Well, it's nicer out here on the terrace all by myself.
What's wrong with me anyway?
You're corny.
Well, what did I say? We were just talking.
Is that what that was? You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to take you dancing. You remind me of my wife. What's the idea of saying a thing like that?
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
You know something? I haven't really been dancing for almost 2 years.
Why not?
Because I haven't.
Why?
Because I've been working for a living.
What do you do when you're not working for a living?
I live.
How much would you charge to dance with me here?
A lot.
Gee, you're a smooth dancer, Jenny.
You're not so bad yourself.
It's nice out here.
Yeah, you know, this used to be a spaghetti restaurant with tables out here. They don't use the terrace anymore. Say, how would you like me to make you some spaghetti?
You mean here?
Oh, no, silly. Look, I live at the Regal Apartments on Southern Street. You could wait for me. Well, I won't be there for a couple of hours, but well, you could sleep or something. Here's the key.
Jenny, will you let me kiss you?
Oh, you're nice. Look, I'll try to get away early, but if you don't want to wait for me, you can just lock the door and put the key in the mailbox.
I'll wait. I guess it was a crazy thing to do, Keeley, but it made sense at the time. Besides, I thought I could use a little shut-eye. So I walked around some more, and then I went up to Jenny's apartment. I must have fallen asleep because the next thing I remember, somebody was knocking on the door.
How about some light?
Sure.
Hasn't she come home yet?
I don't know. I don't think so. You mean Jenny, don't you?
What do you mean?
I guess I mean Jenny. Do you belong here or something?
Or something. How long you been waiting?
I don't know.
That's great. Have a cigarette?
Thanks. I just woke up. I don't even know what time it is. I've got a key here somewhere she gave
I
it.
know. I saw you with her at the joint.
Oh? Who are you?
I'm a man who's waiting for her. Is that all right?
Sure.
Want some coffee?
Sure.
I'm a husband. I'm Ginny's husband.
Are you?
I was a soldier too, but I conked out. Guess you're wondering about this setup, aren't you?
I guess I am.
Well, ask her about it then. She was a tramp when I married her. I didn't know it at first, but I knew it before we were married. It's one of the reasons I enlisted, to get away from her. But I couldn't wait to get out and come back to her. When I did, she didn't want me. Funny, ain't it? But I still want her. I still love her.
How's that coffee doing?
I'll be ready in a minute. You know what I just told you? Well, it's a lie.
I see.
I'm not her husband. I met her the same as you did, the joint. I can't keep away from her. I want to marry her. She won't have me.
I see.
You believe that? Well, that's a lie, too. I don't love her. I don't want to marry her. She makes good money there. Got any money on you?
While this screwball goes on with his double talk, I suddenly remember you, Keeley, about having to meet you at the hotel at midnight. So I decided to get out of there. I went straight back to the hotel, and the next thing I knew, you were pushing me around and hauling me off to this joint.
Listen, I don't like all-night movie houses any more than you do. But you're in a jam. Now, how long was it from the time you left Samuel's till the time you met this Ginny?
I don't know.
That's a help. How long were you in her apartment altogether?
Well, I think...
You ought to be kept in a cage.
Keeley, what's happened? Is everything suddenly crazy? I don't mean this, I mean everything. Or is it just me?
No, it's not just you. The snakes are loose. Anybody can get them. I got them. But they're friends of mine.
I think Samuel's understood it.
Yeah, maybe he did at that. You still in love with your wife?
I guess I am.
She's still in love with you?
That's a screwy thing to ask.
Well, maybe it is, but she's here now, or she should be. I've got to figure out how much of this to tell her.
Mary? Here? Well, what's she...
Don't worry. She doesn't know anything yet. She was coming anyway.
Why?
To see you. I talked to her this afternoon. Maybe she's here now. She was supposed to be on a plane. Well, you sit tight. I'll go see if I can find her.
Keeley, I couldn't have killed this guy, could I?
Hey, there's Leroy. I wonder what he wants.
Keeley, listen, I found Floyd.
Floyd? Where?
In a room in a place down on Maryland Street where he's hiding out. He just phoned me and tried to raise some dough for something. He sounded awful scared.
You get the address?
I don't want to have nothing to do with this. I shouldn't have told you. I don't want to get in any trouble, Keeley.
You won't get in trouble. All you have to do is tell us where Floyd is. Then you can go back to the hotel and stay there and forget it. And you, Mitch, you just keep right on watching the picture and don't move. Don't even move to another seat. You want Leroy to bring you a sandwich or something?
No. But Keeley, where are you going?
I'm going to see Floyd Bowers. I didn't have any trouble finding Floyd. He was just where Leroy said he was. A crummy little room on the second floor. And he was scared to death. And wanting to get rid of me the worst way. Why? I didn't know then. I talked to him for quite a while, but I couldn't get a thing out of him. Well, I didn't have all night to waste either, so after 15 or 20 minutes, I got up to leave.
Well, thanks for dropping around, Keeley.
It's okay. You sure you haven't got anything on your mind?
No, not a thing, Keeley.
Oh, I'll be seeing you.
Sure, sure. So long, Keeley.
Night, Floyd. I went on out and down the stairs. I couldn't figure it out. Of course I couldn't. Because what I didn't know was that all the time I'd been in that room, Monty had been there too. After I left, he was still there.
It's okay, Monty. He's gone now.
I know he's gone.
Monty, I didn't call Keeley up here.
No?
Oh, Monty, don't!
Told you not to go out anywhere, Floyd. You went out, Floyd. You didn't do like I said. You went out and got in touch with Keeley. You shouldn't have done that.
No, I didn't, Monty. I didn't get in touch with Keeley. I called Leroy. Leroy must have told him. Try money, Monty. All I did was try to get some dough. Now, look, you got plenty of dough, Monty. Give me some dough.
I had everything figured out. Just what we was going to do. I told you to stay here. You went out and phoned. You spoiled everything.
I didn't, Monty. I didn't spoil nothing. I told Keeley I hadn't seen you. You heard me say that. Nobody can pin anything on you.
That's right, Floyd. Nobody can pin anything on me.
Oh, now look, Monty. I'll go to Mexico. I'll never come back. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't want to get mixed up in it, Monty. criminy, Monty. You went crazy or something. Samuels didn't do nothing to you. You went crazy.
I didn't do nothing to Samuels either, except I flicked him like that. Not that hard, maybe. More like that, or that, or that. Not hard enough to hurt anybody.
Stop it, Monty! Monty, stop it, you went nuts! I've got nothing against any Jews.
I just don't like Jews, and I don't like nobody who likes Jews.
In tonight's full hour of suspense, our stars are Robert Young as Captain Findlay, Robert Mitchum, Robert Ryan, and Sam Levine in Crossfire, tonight's study in suspense. In just a moment, we will return with Act Two of Suspense.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And now, back to our Hollywood soundstage and Act Two of Crossfire, starring Robert Young, Robert Mitchum, Robert Ryan, and Sam Levine, with George Cooper, William Phipps, and Marlo Dwyer, in a narrative well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Like I said before, I'm just a cop. And by this time, I was a tired cop, dog-tired. I'd been doing a lot of work for the last 6 hours, most of it leading nowhere, because still no Mitchell. But by this time, I had Mrs. Mitchell right in my office. And figuring maybe she might be anxious to see her husband, too, I asked O'Hara to locate that helpful character, Keeley.
Okay.
And bring him in.
Right. Why, here's Sergeant Keeley, Captain. Come on in, Sergeant. Captain Finley was just sending me out to find you.
I've been waiting to see him.
Hello, Keeley.
Mary, what are you doing here?
We picked up Mrs. Mitchell at the airport.
Oh, well, what do you want me for?
Floyd Bowers is dead, Sergeant.
Dead? He was alive a couple of hours ago. I just saw him.
Well, when I saw him about 20 minutes ago, he was good and dead, strung up by the necktie.
I just came here, Captain, to tell you I'd talked to Floyd.
If you'd come here right away, Sergeant, as soon as you found out where Floyd was, I could have talked to him myself, and he'd still be alive.
You win, Captain.
Now, don't you think you'd better tell me where Mitchell is, Sergeant?
Why?
I don't want anybody else killed if I can help it. You might as well work with me now if you really want to help Mitchell, because you're in custody, in case you didn't know it. I'll listen to anything constructive you have to say, but I won't stand for any more interference.
You've got a mind like a dog catcher. Okay, I'm in custody. Everybody's in custody. What does that prove? Except that you've got a big jail. If you want Mitchell so bad, you can go out and find him.
All right, I was just hoping there was an easier way.
I talked to Mitchell a little while ago.
Where is he?
I said I talked to Mitchell, Captain. He couldn't have killed Samuels. He didn't go back to Samuels' apartment after he went out for some air. He went straight to a joint where he met a girl.
Oh, Keeley.
Take it easy, Mary. Mitch was in this girl's apartment for the next couple of hours.
What does that prove?
It proves he went to a joint and he met a girl. Would a man who's just killed somebody do a thing like that? I'm sorry, Mary. And it proves where he was for 2 hours.
Which 2 hours?
He doesn't remember. But all you have to do is ask the girl.
Who is she?
She's a girl. She calls herself Ginny. Mitch knows where she lives.
When did he tell you all of this?
Just before I went to see Floyd.
Did he know where you were going?
Yeah.
Then he could have killed Floyd himself.
He didn't know the address.
He could have followed you.
Captain Finley, if Keeley tells you where Mitch is, will you let him go? And will you promise to let me see Mitch first, by myself?
No, I won't let Keeley go. But I'll let you talk to your husband alone. I'll be waiting outside, wherever he is.
Please tell him, Keeley. Please.
He's in the balcony of an all-night movie, The Regent, about 4 blocks from the hotel.
I took Mrs. Mitchell to the Regent Theater and waited downstairs by the popcorn machine while she had her private talk with her husband. I don't know what they said to each other, but it wasn't hard to imagine. A guy and his wife separated for 4 years, and then Sacco, this deal. But you could tell from the way they looked at each other when they came out that whatever came between them from now on, it wasn't going to be that other girl. I put Mitchell in the squad car with O'Hara, and then Mrs. Mitchell and I went on to pay our call. Mitchell had given his wife the address, Regal Apartment, Southern Street, the name Ginny.
Captain Finley,
Yes, Mrs. Mitchell.
can I go in and talk to Ginny first? I mean, go in alone.
Why?
Well, she might tell me more than she'd tell you.
All right, I see the transom's open. I guess I won't miss anything.
What is it?
Ginny,
Well, who's there?
I'm Mrs. Mitchell.
Great. How's Mr. Mitchell?
My husband
Look,
is so...
what do you want anyway? It's late.
I'm sorry. I wanted to talk to a girl named Ginny. My husband's a soldier who was here tonight.
Well, there aren't any soldiers here now. Just me. I don't have anything to do with soldiers. Sorry. Good night.
Please wait, please. I've got to talk to you. It's terribly important. I know it's late, but you've got to help me. Can't I come in for just a minute? Please.
Oh, all right.
My husband's in trouble.
Look, I don't know anything about your husband. Honest, why don't you go home? Maybe he's waiting for you.
He's in jail. They say he killed a man, but he didn't.
Okay, then there isn't any problem. What do you want from me anyway? A character reference?
All I want you to do is to say that he was with you tonight.
Tonight's a long time ago. I wouldn't be able to remember.
You'd remember Mitch.
Why? Does he have two heads or something?
You danced with him. You danced with him out in back of where you work, in a sort of a terrace garden. You gave him your key and you told him your address.
He told you that he was up here with me tonight?
Yes, he...
Well, he lied to you. If he was here, I didn't know about it. And I don't know where you got my name and address. I can't tell you anything else. You better go now.
Hello, Ginny.
Who are you? What do you want?
I want to talk to you. What's your name?
Are you a cop or something?
What's your name?
I don't like cops.
Nobody likes cops. What's your name?
Virginia Tremaine. Why?
Where are you from?
From here?
Before you were from here.
Pennsylvania. Wilkes-Barre. So what?
What do you do?
I work.
Where?
The Red Dragon. Well, what's wrong about working there? Does that make me a criminal or something? Does that give you the right to bust into my house and start asking a lot of questions?
Is that where you met Mitchell at the Red Dragon?
That's where I meet a lot of people. I never heard of this Mitchell.
You live here alone?
Sure. Is there something wrong in that?
Ginny, the police won't hurt you. He promised me. All we want you to do is to tell the truth.
Sit down, Virginia. Now, about Mrs. Mitchell's husband. He's in pretty deep, Virginia. Looks like he killed a man, maybe two. Mrs. Mitchell doesn't think he did, of course, but that's only natural.
Ginny, don't you see? I know he was here. He told me. But that doesn't matter anymore. Never mind me. You've got to think of him.
Oh, brother. Listen to that. Never mind me. You've got to think of him. Oh, now, isn't that sweet? Isn't that just too sweet? He wasn't here with me, see? He could have been, but he wasn't. He could have come up. I could have cooked him something, and we could have talked. And what would have been wrong with that? What's the matter with me being with her precious husband? Does he break or something? Where was she? Okay. Where were you when he needed you? Maybe you were someplace having beautiful thoughts. Well, I wasn't. I was in a stinking gin mill where all he had to do to see me was walk in, sit down at a table, and buy me a drink. And that's all I know about it. I didn't ask him if he killed anybody.
Virginia, listen. You're not involved in this murder, so nothing's going to happen to you. That's the first point. Got it?
You bet I got it.
Okay, now, what time? What time was Mitchell with you at the Red Dragon?
I don't know.
We found the body of this man, this Samuels, about 10. He'd only been dead about a half hour. So if Mitchell was with you from, say, 9 to 10, he's all right. Tell me the truth.
No.
Oh, no.
I gave him my key. I don't know, maybe 8:30. I liked him. I felt sorry for him. I was sick of the stinking joint. I was going to ditch early, only I couldn't. I didn't get home until 1, or maybe 2. He wasn't here. He had been here, and he'd gone. He left the key. But I don't know what time.
Ginny, is that the truth?
I said it's the truth. What do you want me to do? Light up like a Christmas tree?
We're wasting our time, Mrs. Mitchell. This isn't going to help your husband. Let's go. By the time I got to my office, it was dawn, gray and dirty, which is how I felt, plus disgusted. Mitchell and I were going around in circles.
I didn't murder anybody. Why would I murder him? What motive would I have?
Maybe you didn't like him. Maybe you hated him. Hate's a good motive.
Why would I hate him? I hardly knew him. I only talked to him for a couple of hours. He seemed like a nice guy.
You know he was a Jew?
No.
You mean to say you didn't know he was Jewish?
No. I didn't think about it. Well, what would that have to do with it?
Got Montgomery for you.
Yeah, all right. I'll see him in a minute. I'm through here with Mitchell, but I want to talk to Keeley again.
Okay, boy. That door, Mitchell, over there.
Okay.
Here are the papers you wanted from the War Department on Samuels.
Oh,
He was hit on Okinawa. Got a medical discharge last summer.
Well, let's give a look. Samuels Joseph, ASN 392-32880, Army of the United States. Joseph Samuels was discharged 28 August 1945 upon recommendation of a medical board because of disability from wounds received at Okinawa. So that's our stinking civilian. All right, O'Hara, let's have money.
Okay. Come on in, Monty.
Okay. You want to see me, Captain? I figured it must be important. I want to help all I can.
Yeah, sit down, son.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant, how did you know Samuels hadn't been in the Army?
Huh?
When I talked to you early this evening, you were sure that Samuels had never been in uniform. How did you know that?
Well, like I said, you could tell. You could see. Those kind of guys got ways of keeping themselves from getting dirty. Why do you ask that, Captain?
I was just curious.
You know who killed him yet?
Yes, I think I do.
Was that all, Captain? Didn't you want to ask me something else?
No, that's all.
I can go now?
Yes.
Okay, then, Captain.
Oh, Montgomery.
Yes, sir.
You haven't seen anything of this friend of yours, that Floyd Bowers, have you?
No, sir, I haven't. I can't figure
Well,
out...
let me know when you do, will you?
Yes, sir. So long, sir.
O'Hara, send Keeley in.
Well, now what?
You look all in, Keeley.
Thanks for the concern.
Sunday morning. Mrs. Finley is just about leaving for early mass.
Now that I know that, can I go back to bed? Well, what's the matter? Thought you were going to have this all solved by now. I'm in a cage. I'm not doing anything except breathing. You've got Mitchell. You've got your little fairy tale all written. Drunk, trouble at home, can't tell a clear story. Open and shut. What's holding you back?
Is that all?
That's all.
All right, then. Do you really want to help me wind this up?
Thought you didn't like me.
You talk too much sometimes.
Oh, you're appealing to my better side.
Yes.
Making me some sort of a proposition?
Yes?
I'd like to sleep on it.
You can sleep all day when we're finished.
Okay, then.
You usually have to know something about a man to have a reason to kill him, don't you, Keeley?
Yeah, I guess so.
You have to know him well enough to be in love with his wife, or well enough to know he has some money.
Mm-hmm.
Samuels didn't have any money. He didn't even have a wife.
So what?
So this. None of these men knew that or anything else about Samuels. They hadn't known him well enough or long enough to have an ordinary motive for killing him. Mitchell talked to him for maybe an hour, the others less. So it had to be something else. A motive inside the killer himself.
Go on.
The killer had to be someone who could hate Samuels without knowing him, who could hate him enough to kill him, under the right circumstances, not for any real reason, but mistakenly and ignorantly.
You interest me, Captain.
Well, once I figured that out, the rest wasn't too hard. I looked around at my suspects. I thought back over the answers I'd had tonight. Some of them fit. I knew who killed Samuels.
You booked him?
No, not yet. I'm taking the chance that you're smart enough to know what I'm talking
You
about.
don't have to draw me pictures. I know what you're getting at. I think you're right. What do you want me to do?
Yes, I've nothing on Montgomery, nothing at all. I might never get anything. I want to take a long chance on nailing him quick. How well do you know him?
Well, I've tried to like him, but he's not my type.
Does he have many close friends?
He had one, Bowers. I think he killed him.
So do I. What about that other southern boy, Leroy?
No, I don't think so. He was in Monty's platoon. But
Just how do you think he feels about Monty?
You're getting ahead of me.
Well, I was hoping he didn't like Monty.
I think he's scared to death of him.
Is he really as dumb as Monty says?
Well, he's pretty young. He doesn't always know which end is up.
Monty doesn't think he's smart enough to lie. What if Leroy told Monty a fantastic story? Would Monty believe him?
Yeah, he might.
I'll risk it. Hal?
Yes, sir?
Keeley's on his way out. I don't want to see anything in the papers about Floyd Bowers' killing. Not a word. As far as we know, he's still alive. We've never heard of him.
Will do, Chief.
Keeley, I want you to get Leroy out of the Stewart Hotel without being seen and bring him here. Can you do it?
If I have to sandbag him.
In an hour on the nose, Keeley was back at headquarters with Leroy. But it wasn't going to be easy. Leroy was suspicious and he was scared.
It isn't that I don't want to help, Captain. It's... Well, I've never been around with Monty and Floyd much. Monty never wanted me around. He says I'm stupid. I guess I am. Sir, how do you know he really killed him like you say?
We don't. That's what we want you to help us prove.
Keeley, I told you I didn't want to get in any
You're
trouble.
not going to get in any trouble, and stop worrying about Monty. Captain Finley won't let anything happen to you.
Maybe you're right, sir. But I can't think he'd do a thing like that without no reason.
We thought he had a reason. You know the way Monty feels. You've heard the things he says.
Well, yes, I guess I heard him say a couple of times about Jewish people living off the fat of the land while he was out there. And you say that's all lies. And I guess it is. I don't know, but look, maybe Monty roughed this guy up a little, and that was all.
That was all he started out to do, yes. He didn't have a plan or anything like that. This business of hating Jews comes in a lot of different sizes. There's the you can't join our country club kind, and the you can't live around here kind. Yes, and the you can't work here kind. And because we stand for all of these, we get Monty's kind. He's just one guy. We don't get him very often, but he grows out of all the rest. Look, Leroy, you know we have a law against carrying a gun?
Sure.
We have that law because a gun is dangerous. Well, hate, Monty's kind of hate, is like a gun. If you carry it around with you, it can go off and kill somebody. It killed Samuels last night.
Monty was in my outfit.
It killed Floyd.
I hate to think of anything like that happening to Floyd. And I hate to see Monty get away with anything. But look, I'm getting out soon. I might get in trouble. And I don't see this as any of my business anyway.
Has Monty ever made fun of your accent?
Well, sure, lots of times.
Why?
I don't know.
He calls you a hillbilly, doesn't he? He says you're dumb. He laughs at you because you're from Tennessee. He's never even been in Tennessee. Ignorant men are afraid of things they don't understand. They end up hating them.
You get me all mixed up. How do I know what you're trying to do? How do I know you aren't a Jewish person yourself or something?
You don't? But would it make any difference?
I guess not.
Well, all right, Leroy, but just one more thing, then you can go if you want to. About 100 years ago in Ireland, the potato crop failed. A lot of Irish immigrants came over here. Their talk was different, like yours, Leroy. They were Catholics, most of them. One of them I knew about stayed in Boston. He thought of himself as just another American, until suddenly one day he looked around and saw that something had happened. It frightened him. Fear and hatred of all Irish Catholics had developed and spread like a terrible disease. He saw he wasn't an American anymore. He was a dirty Irish Mick. He didn't understand. He didn't know what to do. But one day, when a bunch of men attacked his parish priest on the street, he waded in to help him. That night, on the way home from work, he stopped off for a beer. When he left the bar, 2 men followed him carrying empty whiskey bottles. They didn't mean to kill him. They were just going to rough him up a little. They just started out hating, the way Monty started out. But 20 minutes later, my grandfather was dead.
Your grandfather?
That's history, Leroy. They don't teach it in school, but it's real American history just the same. Thomas Finley was killed in 1848 just because he was an Irishman and a Catholic. And last night, Joseph Samuels was killed just because he was a Jew. Do you see any difference, Leroy? Hating is always the same, always senseless. One day it kills Irish Catholics, the next day Jews. It's hard to stop. It can end up killing men who wear striped neckties. Or people from Tennessee.
Will you tell me exactly what to say?
Yep, I'll tell you exactly what to say. If it would work at all, I knew it would be just the same as if I'd been listening in on them. I already knew what Leroy was going to say, and I thought I'd sized up Montgomery well enough by this time to figure him out, too. Leroy cornered him in the hotel washroom while he was shaving.
Hiya, Monty.
Hiya.
You heard about everything that happened, Monty?
Uh-huh.
I heard they got Keeley and Mitchell and they're holding them. I guess it's a good thing I left the bar when I did, or I'd be mixed up in it, too. Floyd didn't have anything to do with it, did he, Monty?
Knock it off.
What's the matter, Monty? Monty, no kidding. Floyd couldn't have done it, could he? Floyd wouldn't bump anybody off, would he?
I don't know.
He sure acted funny when I saw him last night.
When did you see him?
I saw him after.
After what?
After all that happened. He wants to see you, Monty. He asked me to tell you he wanted to see you.
He did?
Honest, Monty, I didn't know whether I ought to tell you or not. You don't want to get mixed up in anything anymore than you are, but he was acting crazy, Monty. He gave me a crazy thing to tell you. He said, tell Monty the necktie wasn't any good. What do you mean by that, Monty?
What was this you saw, Floyd, Leroy? How did you happen to see him?
He called me and asked me to come over to where he was.
Where was he?
Some old place down on Maryland Street, on the second floor. Let's see, I wrote down the address. What'd I do with it? It was on a little piece of paper. Must be in my other pocket. Gosh, Monty, Floyd was really acting crazy. He said you shouldn't come today. He said to come tonight before 10. Well, here it is. 404 Maryland Avenue.
That's it. Huh?
Will you go see Floyd, Monty? Will you give him some money?
I wouldn't say anything about this if I was you, Leroy. Understand? I wouldn't say a word. To anyone.
It was a long shot, but what else could I do? O'Hara and I went down to the Maryland Avenue place and waited. We'd been waiting about 20 minutes when we heard steps on the stairs. They stopped on the landing, then started shuffling along the hall. They stopped again outside the door. Somebody was fumbling at the doorknob. Then the door opened. It was Montgomery. Hello, Montgomery.
Well, I was looking for Floyd Bauer's room. Somebody said he was here.
Well, that's too bad, Sergeant. Floyd was here, but he isn't anymore.
Well, what's wrong? Has something happened, Captain?
Bowers is dead.
Dead?
He was killed today.
You know who killed him?
Not yet. How did you know he was here? When I talked to you last night, you didn't know where he was.
Oh, I didn't then. I didn't know then where he was. A fellow back at the hotel, he told me Floyd was here, and Floyd was scared, and he wanted to see me about something. I just come. I didn't even know which room it was. I was looking for the right room. He was knocked off in this room.
Mm-hmm.
The same guy who knocked off Samuels, maybe.
Well, it could be.
I liked Floyd, Captain. I liked Floyd a lot. I naturally came to help him. This fella said he needed some dough for something.
Well, you should have come right away.
Well, this fella said, Floyd said not till tonight. I figured if Floyd said that, he must have got a reason.
I see. Well, it looks like somebody was stringing you along.
Yeah.
What was this fellow's name, the one who told you Floyd wanted to see you?
Look, Captain, I don't want to be a pigeon, this guy.
What was his name?
Leroy something. He was a friend of Floyd's. Maybe you remember me mentioning him.
Yeah. You, never been to this house before?
No. I never been here before. I never even been in this part of town. I didn't know which room it was, except it was on the second floor. Like Leroy said, I was looking for the right door.
Seems like you have a lot of trouble with doors, Sergeant. First time we met, you were looking for the right door.
That's right, sir.
But you knew the address. You knew which house to come to.
Sure. Leroy, give me the address.
Was it written down on a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Do you still have this piece of paper?
Yeah, I guess so. Here it is.
Let me see it.
Okay.
I'll have to arrest you, Montgomery.
Why would you arrest me, Captain? What would you arrest me for?
For the murder of Samuels and Bowers.
You're kidding, Captain. I never even been here before. Why,
You didn't look at this paper carefully. This is the address of the house next door. I wrote it down myself. You made a mistake, Sergeant. You came to the right house anyway.
Gee, Captain, you got this all wrong. Just let me explain. You see?
Look out, Chief! The next thing I knew, I was on the floor and O'Hara on top of me. Montgomery hit him so hard he bowled me over like a 10-pin. Then O'Hara was up, going down the stairs after him, and I was over at the window in time to see him come out onto the street. I tried to get the window up, but it wouldn't budge. I smashed the glass with the butt of my gun, then I took aim. Montgomery! Stop! Montgomery! That was all. By the time I got down to the street, Montgomery was dead. A crowd was gathering, and Keeley was standing there looking down at what lay in the street and sort of shaking his head.
Break it up now. Break it up. Step back, everybody.
I'm afraid he was a bad boy.
Bad? Maybe. Ignorant. Fed with it. Fed to the teeth with it from the day he was born.
Yeah.
All right, O'Hara, clean it up.
Okay, Captain.
How's Mitch?
With his wife. Want to see him?
Oh, I guess not.
Gonna drop you anywhere?
No, thanks. Well, good night, Captain.
Good night, Sergeant. And, good luck.
Our sincere thanks to a wonderful cast. To Robert Young, who was Captain Finley, Robert Mitchum in the role of Keeley, Robert Ryan, who played Monty, and to Sam Levine as Samuels. To George Cooper as Mitchell, and William Phipps as Leroy. To Marlo Dwyer as Ginny, Julie Bennett as Mary, Bill Johnstone as O'Hara, Bill Lally as Floyd, and Louis Van Rooten as the man. Our thanks for your superb performances in this suspense adaptation of Crossfire.
Robert Young may currently be seen in Relentless. Robert Mitchum will soon be seen in the RKO radio picture Rachel and the Stranger. Robert Ryan will soon appear in Berlin Express, and George Cooper in Blood on the Moon, both RKO radio productions. Sam Levine's next picture is the Babe Ruth story. Crossfire, based on the original novel The Brick Foxhole by Richard Brooks, was adapted for suspense by Robert L. Richards and Henriette Martin, and was produced and directed by Anton M. Leader. Bud Gluskin is our musical director and conductor, and Lucian Marowek composes the original scores for radio's outstanding theater of thrills, 1 hour of
Suspense.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. The Columbia Broadcasting System brings you radio's outstanding theater of thrills, produced and directed by Anton M. Leader, and starring tonight, Miss Fay Bainter, in Life Ends at Midnight by Robert Tallman. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Nurtured in the cradle and carried to the grave, the love of a mother for her child is an emotion all-pervasive, all-forgiving. Of all human relationships, this one which we celebrate on Mother's Day is among the strongest, most lasting. And for most of us, raised in the comfort and security of a happy home, no emotional tie is more warm and welcome. But there are some few mothers for whom Mother's Day represents no joyful memories, no warmth, no tenderness. Instead, there is heartbreak and regret, unhappiness, even terror. Such a mother is the woman of our story tonight, Mrs. Bates. A poor, worn woman, kindly, gentle, forgiving, resigned, but not without spirit. The story's setting? A miserable tenement apartment in the slum section of a large city. The time, today. And now, with the performances of Miss Fay Bainter as Mrs. Bates, Tony Barrett as Walter Bates, and Norman Field as Mr. Chalmers, and with Robert Tallman's story, Life Ends at Midnight, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
That's right, Mom. Your little sonny boy, Walter. Remember my whistle, huh?
Yes, but I didn't know.
Never know when I'll turn up, am I? What's the matter? Do we have to stand out here in the hall?
Oh, no, come in. It's just that... Come in, Walt.
Same old crummy joint.
I do my best to keep it clean, Walt.
Yeah, I know. Regular old Mother Hubbard, huh? You'll have to clean up the whole south of Chicago before you get the filth out of this flea bag. Oh, boy, I'm tired. Up all night in a stinking day coach full of snoring jerks and squalling babies. And babies, they're the worst. All they do is bawl and slobber.
You left Pittsburgh last night?
1 a.m. Didn't sleep a wink. Look at that collar, will you?
But tomorrow is Monday, and you have to be at work in the morning.
Sure. What's the matter? You worried?
Oh, no, I just...
Then don't just. Can't a guy come home to see his mother once in 6 months? That's a mother for you. You break your back, you sit up all night to see your mother, but one day she tells you have to be at work in the morning. How do you like that?
I'm sorry, dear. I did miss you so, but I just worried about...
Yeah, I know. Don't worry so much. It makes me nervous.
Here, dear. Sit at the table. You must be starved.
All right. Now it's like coming home.
Oh, my baby. I'm so glad to see you. You did come just to see me, didn't you?
Who else? Eddie Lamar?
Of course you came to see me. It's just that I always worry so about you, I mean.
Forget it. What's these?
I was just making a chop for my lunch. That's all I seem to have in the house right now.
That'll be enough for me.
It should be ready in a minute. Now tell me all about yourself, your job.
Never mind about me. Come on. Sit down, Mama.
All right.
How you doing, huh?
Well, I try not to complain, Walter, but things are not easy. Prices high, rents going up all the time, even on this old house. Honest, I don't know what I'm going to do if...
You had some bonds Papa left you. You had about $2,000 bonds he left you. Still
I'm
got...
trying to tell you, Walter, things haven't been easy, and I just...
Always the poor mouth. Every time I see her, she's putting on a poor mouth.
I'm just saying that things aren't easy.
And for me, you think it's a picnic, huh? I got enough trouble, and for what? All year, work like crazy, and for what?
A man must work, Walter.
A man must work, Walter.
Yes, it's true. A man must work and live like a person and not be afraid so that he can sleep at night without worrying about...
About what?
About a bell ringing at night or a knock on the door in the morning or someone touching you on the arm. Oh, yes. It's a nice feeling and a free feeling to be able to walk down the street in the sun with your eyes meeting another man's without wondering if he's...
Shut up! I ain't in trouble again, so stop mouthing at me. Always mouthing at me.
You haven't... Now, you know what the judge said the last time, Walter. He was nice. He gave you another chance. He saw you were a really good boy, and he gave you another chance. He got a nice job for you, and you promised to... You mustn't. You're all right, Walter. You didn't do it.
A herring on a plate. All your life, you're a tomcat in the garbage. Find a fish head and say, thank you, mister. Not for me. You take a chance, you throw away the fish heads. You get one break, you're out of the garbage can for life. You're through with time clocks and shiny pants. You're in the higher brackets, nobody gets at you. You're a mister with a future. You hold your nose when you walk through the day coach to your compartment. You leave the stinks behind and the porter dusts the air in front of you. That's for me. One break, you're hot as a rocket, shooting diamonds for sparks. You're a jet job in a world full of flivvers. A buck gets you two gets you four.
Walter.
Good for one blonde, to kick her or to kiss her.
Walter!
So, all right, I took another chance. I tried to run it up, but no dice. I gotta make it good. Tomorrow morning, I gotta make it good. The books at the office will show I gotta make it good.
How much?
$1,500.
$1,500.
By midnight tonight, $1,500. I miss that 12:20 train for Pittsburgh. It's all up. Might as well take gas.
$1,500. By midnight tonight. Where am I going to get it, Walter?
The bonds. You got the bonds Papa left?
The bonds. How do you think I got you out of your last trouble? Bribes, bail, paying back, every penny. Where do you think I got it?
Don't give me that. You're holding out. You gotta help me.
I'll give you my life, Walter. Walter, please, don't.
I'll get 10 years. You heard the judge last time.
What can I do? What?
10 years in stir. There won't be no reform school this time. Think it over, will you?
Walter.
Oh, please get me the money. Mama, get it for me. I'll be good. I'll work hard. I won't give you no more trouble, but help me now. Please, Mama,
Where can I get it, Walter? I've nothing left. Nothing.
I don't care where you get it. It's your fault. You gotta help me. I only wanted to help you, and now I don't know.
Yes, it is my fault. I've always protected you. But I can't protect you anymore. I'll give you the few dollars I have. Go away. It'll be enough to help you run away. That's all I can do.
Not me. I ain't gonna spend the rest of my life being no clay pigeon. Sure. Run away.
Walter,
don't
please.
bother me.
Don't.
Huh?
Don't. You're hurting my
I'm no
arm,
dope.
Walter.
I know you're holding out on me. You're worrying about your old age, making yourself a cushy setup.
I'm sorry. I hope I'm not intruding.
Who's this?
Oh, Mr. Chalmers. This is Mr. Chalmers, Walter. He has the back bedroom. This is my son, Walter, Mr. Chalmers.
How do you do, Mr. Bates? I feel that I know you very well. Your mother and I sit here in the kitchen sometimes over a cup of tea, and she talks about you for hours and hours. Yes, I can see why Mother's so proud of you. How do you do, Mr. Bates? Yes, and you're a fine-looking young man.
Yeah?
Mrs. Bates, if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to the corner for my paper. I think that little man with the tiny mustache, you know who I mean, the insurance agent, I think he might call again to collect. Please tell him to go away. You will do that for me, Mrs. Bates?
Yes, Mr. Chalmers.
Thank you, Mrs. Bates. Tell him not to come back anymore. I don't want to pay any more on the policy. You remember, I told you my nephew was very sick in Spokane?
Yes, Mr. Chalmers.
Well, the poor young man died. Yes. I was going to leave him a few dollars when I died, but now, well, I have no one left at all, and, well, $1 a week. You'll tell that to the little man with the tiny mustache?
Yes, Mr. Chalmers.
Thank you, Mrs. Bates. Good day, Mr. Bates.
I have $40 in the house for rent. You can take that.
Yeah.
Drop me a card when you get settled someplace. Let me know where you are. I'll send you some more as soon as I get it. Maybe later I'll be able to straighten it out. Maybe later I'll be able to speak to your boss. I'll promise to pay back every cent. But now you must go away. You must.
Mama, tell me something about Mr. Chalmers. He interests me very strangely.
Walter.
Don't be so nervous, Ma. We got plenty of time. We got till midnight.
Yes, I do think I will have another cup if you don't mind, Mrs. Bates.
Now, suppose you look at it this way, huh? You've been paying $1 a week for, how many years now?
Well, I'd say 20 years would be a conservative estimate.
All right. 20 years, that's, let me see, $50 a year. Say that's, $1,000 that you paid in. No?
Yes, $1,000. This coffee cake, Mrs. Bates, is excellent.
You like it? I made it yesterday when
Forget the coffee cake. Yeah. Now, let's figure percentage, huh? How many more years you figure to live?
Walter!
Oh, that's all right, Mrs. Bates. After all, I am an old man, and at my age, one rather, comes to terms with death. It's like the end of a long, busy day. Life ends at midnight, and a new day begins. Yes, Walter, I think you're on the verge of making a very profound observation. My policy is for $2,500, and in the days that are left to me, I certainly will not be required to pay in as much as I've already paid.
Well, that's the exact point, Mr. Chalmers. And if you drop it now, will you get anything back? No. You got a straight life with no cash value. If you drop the policy now, the insurance company's the winner. But say that you live another couple of years, you pay a couple of $100 more, and you leave that $2,500 to somebody. Which is the smart thing? I leave it to you.
Yes. I should like to think that when I'm gone, I have left something behind for someone. Mr. Chalmers, oh yes, I'll always remember him for this. It's nice to live on in somebody's memory for a little while after we are dead. But A, Mr. Bates, I have no one in this world, and B, I must be very, very frank with you and tell you that I can no longer afford to pay even the $1 a week. You see, I live on
That's a problem of the most minor importance. For anybody to invest in you now, $1 a week would be gilt-edged. I mean, for instance, take my mother here.
Yes?
Now, suppose that you made her the beneficiary. Now, suppose she continued to pay the $1 a week, huh? Now, who could lose on such a deal? Who can lose? Nobody. You see, you get your dearest wish to leave something behind, and my mother in later years says, Mr. Chalmers, oh, yes, I'll always remember him for this. You get the point?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Oh, why not? Why not? It's simple.
Oh, no, Mr. Chalmers.
Let Mr. Chalmers decide. Mr. Chalmers, it makes good sense, no? It makes everybody happy.
Oh, but we're practically strangers now.
What do you mean, strangers? Who is a stranger in this world, Mr. Chalmers? We're all just little people trying to make each other happy, huh? Mr. Chalmers here can die feeling that he didn't waste $1 a week for 20 years, and he'll know that he'll live in your memory, Mama. That's what he wants. Why shouldn't he have it? Ain't every man entitled to at least live in somebody's memory?
Yes, but Mr. Chalmers doesn't have to do that. I'll think about him anyway. I promise I will.
So let him say something, always at mouthing. Oh, what do you say, Mr. Chalmers?
That must be the little man with the tiny mustache. I'll tell him I'm keeping the policy and changing the beneficiary.
Wow.
Could you let me have the $1, Mrs. Bates?
Hurry it up, will you? The old man's coming home in a minute or two. He takes his nap about this time. I want this ready for him.
Relax, sonny. I can't finish this job today.
What are you giving me?
It'll take a joint and another length of pipe.
Fix it up. You can fix it up for now, can't you?
Well, this room's pretty small. Why do you want the heater so close to the bed?
Like I told you, he's got rheumatism. He needs plenty heat.
Well, I can run a rubber extension. But with gas, I don't like it.
Okay, so with gas, you don't like it. But with gas, we got to run this heater. The old man's got rheumatics. He can take plenty of gas.
Huh?
Hey, heat, I mean. He needs plenty. What are you doing now?
Tightening this joint.
It's tight enough. Here. Here's your $3.
Okay. You're the boss.
Bring your tools next time, huh?
There won't be any next time, Sonny.
What do you give me now?
You can get somebody else to do your dirty work after this. So long, Skippy.
Skippy. Come on, Skippy. Pull yourself together. We got work to do. Hiya, Pa.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, this used to be my room. Steam don't come up here so good, so I talked the old lady into fixing this up for you.
That was very thoughtful of you, Walter.
Oh, thanks. I stuffed the cracks in the windows, too. Zero weather gets plenty drafty in this room.
You thought of everything, didn't you, Walter?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, ought to work out just fine.
It'll do the job, I think. I'm going to take a little nap before dinner. Do you think the heater...
Just leave it on. I'll look in after a bit to see if it's okay.
Well, now, you needn't go to
all no trouble at all, Mr. Chalmers. When I do a thing, I like to do it right.
Huh? Who's there? Oh, that's you, Walter?
Yeah, go on back to sleep, Pop. Just turn the heater off, me. Get a little stuffy in here.
You're a good, considerate boy, Walter.
Skip it. Go on, back to sleep.
Walter. My feet are hurting me again.
You can buy new shoes tomorrow.
I'd like to know what with.
Maybe you'll have dough tomorrow. Maybe we'll both have dough.
If a miracle happened.
Maybe miracles do happen. Maybe. If you're smart.
Where are you taking me to, Walter?
No place particular. I just thought we'd stroll around the old neighborhood like old times.
Well, that's a nice idea, Walter. But my feet are...
Okay. So we'll turn in at the candy store in the corner, and I'll buy you a dish of ice cream.
So close to dinner time, dear.
Trouble with you, Ma, is you're in a rut. Come on.
Howdy, Miss Bates.
Hello.
Howdy, Walter. When'd you get back?
He came in on the train from Pittsburgh, Nick, this morning, just to see me.
Yeah, I thought I'd give the old girl a break.
Walter.
Well, what can I mix up for you folks, huh?
Mom will take vanilla, and I want coffee. Black.
Coming right up.
Evening, Nick.
Oh, hello, Mike. Take a load off your feet. You folks know Officer Flanagan, Miss Bates from down the block, and her son Walter?
Pleased to meet you, officer.
How's business, Copper?
Oh, much the same. Vagrancy, petty larceny, once in a while a murder.
Murder?
Well, that's what they start out to do, but it's harder to pull off a murder than most people think.
Yeah.
A case just last week over in the next precinct. Family disconnected a gas heater in the old man's room while he was asleep. Well, that's what we were pretty sure he did, anyway. They took out a lot of insurance on him a few days before.
But you couldn't prove anything, huh?
Didn't have to. They always bungle somewhere. Amateurs. Gas petered out. They forgot to put a quarter in the meter. 7 o'clock. Sure, and I got to call in. See you later, Nick.
Okay, Michael.
Ma.
Yes, Walter.
When did you put a quarter in the meter at home?
Well, I don't remember. Goodness, I'd better get some change.
Never mind. Come on, we're getting out of here.
What's the matter, Walter?
Nothing. Come on.
Walter, why did you ask about the gas meter?
Why do you think?
Walter, you didn't... That isn't why you put the heater in Mr.
What do you think?
I don't think anything. I just pray that quarter ran out.
Save your prayers and get a move on. Because if that didn't work, I'll try another way. Either that old cluck is dead before midnight, or I spent 10 years in stir. He's gonna be dead before midnight. Do you understand that? You try making any trouble, you'll be pushing daisies right along with him. Stop that sniveling now. Go on in there now. If it took, scream your head off or I'll give you a reason to scream.
Gas. I can smell it.
Come on.
Well, good evening, Walter, Mrs. Bates. I was just on my way out.
Oh, Mr. Chalmers, you're all right. You're all right.
Of course he's all right. What's eating you?
I have a slight headache, it's true, but a brisk walk in the open air will cure that, I'm sure.
Hey, look at this, will you?
What is it, Walter?
The hose on the heater, it got unhitched. No wonder you got a headache.
Oh.
I thought I smelled gas.
Pop, it's lucky for you that Ma forgot to put a quarter in the meter.
Providence works in strange ways, doesn't it, Walter? Well, I must be getting on. Mrs. Bates.
Yes?
I'll be coming home rather late, so I'll just let myself in.
How late?
Well, I thought I'd stop in at the neighborhood picture house after dinner. That'll be around 9 o'clock, so I imagine I won't be home much before 11.
Mr. Chalmers, there's something
Yes, Mrs. Bates?
Walter's a good boy at heart, you know. But he's been in some trouble lately,
Is there anything I can do to help, Walter?
Yeah, plenty. I'll tell you all about it when you get back. You better run along now, Mr. Chalmers. You don't want to be late for that picture.
Yes, of course. Well, good night, Mrs. Bates.
Mr. Chalmers!
Good night, Mr. Chalmers.
Yes, good night.
Walter! 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 Oh, Walter! I'm your mother, Walter!
You were going to tell him, weren't you? You'd like to send me to the chair, wouldn't you?
Oh, you struck your own mother.
You ought to mess your sad monkey face up for good. It's your fault I pulled this thing up in the first place. Why did you remember to put a quarter in that gas meter? Why didn't you?
I'm glad I forgot he wouldn't be alive.
You shouldn't have messed around with the gas, trying to spare your feelings, make it look like an accident. The thanks I get for it, she wants to blab the whole thing, turn me in, my own mother.
No, Walter, that's not true.
I
Don't, please. Don't hit me again. I can't stand it.
All right. Maybe now you'll cooperate. Look, let's put it this way. It's either you or him. And if it's you, I don't care whether they get me or not. Are you listening to me?
Yes, Walter.
All right. Now, like I said, I got very little time to get this thing done. I ought to have done it neat, clean in the first place, like I said. He's old, he's weak. Just push him over on the bed, hold a pillow on his face for a few minutes, and the job is done. Nobody'd ask any questions, a guy that old.
Walter, for the last time, I beg you.
All right, you just make sure it's the last time. Remember, like I said, it's you or him.
What are you going to do?
I'll be waiting in his room when he gets home. You wait up for him. Tell him I've left to catch a train. That's in case he suspects anything. When he comes into his room, I'll take care of the rest of it.
How do you know I won't warn him?
Because it's you or him, just like I told you. I don't think you'll warn Mr. Chalmers. Don't you try to stall him when he comes in. He's got to be dead by midnight, or else.
It's your evening. Evening, Mr. Chalmers.
Joe, I'll have the late edition of the Daily News as usual.
Saved one out for you, Mr. Chalmers.
Thank you. Good night, Joe.
Night.
Oh, by the way, Joe, I almost forgot. Can you give me the change of $1?
Oh, sure, Mr. Chalmers. Here you are. 50, 75, 85, 90, $1.
Thank you. I just happened to think of something I need change for. A little good deed for a friend of mine.
No. Oh, Mr. Chalmers.
Well, I didn't think you'd be up so late, Mrs. Bates.
I waited up especially. I wanted to talk to you about Walter.
Mrs. Bates, your eye, it's all discolored.
Oh, yes. Well, the light burned out in the bathroom, and when I went to replace it in the dark, that is, I bumped into the door.
Now, I would have thought Walter would have done that for you.
Oh, no, Walter didn't. I mean, Walter's left already. He had to catch the 12:20 for Pittsburgh, you know.
But it's only a little after 11 now.
Perhaps he had some things to do on the way, I mean.
Of course. Well, I'm afraid I must be getting on to bed.
No, not yet. I mean, won't you sit down for a minute? Have a cup of tea with me?
I'd like to, but tea keeps me awake, Mrs. Bates. No, I'll be getting along to my room now, if you don't mind.
No, don't go into that room, Mr. Chalmers.
Why, Mrs. Bates, whatever's the trouble?
My son Walter. There's something I must tell you.
Oh, forgive me, Mrs. Bates, but I am an old man and I need my rest. If it could possibly wait until morning.
No, it can't wait until morning. It's got to be told before midnight.
What was that? Sounds like someone moving about in the back of the house.
One of the shutters is loose. The wind.
Oh. You were saying, Mrs. Bates?
Nothing. I can't tell you after all. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to tell you.
There, Mrs. Bates. And perhaps in the morning, eh? Try to get some rest.
You're going in there now?
I think that would be the best thing to do all the way around, don't you, Mrs. Bates? Good night.
No, wait.
Mrs. Bates, What is it, Mrs. Bates?
That smell. Gas. Walter!
Why don't you lie down for a few minutes, Mrs. Bates? I'll call you when the ambulance arrives.
Listen. It's striking 12. Dead before midnight.
Poor lad. If only I hadn't remembered to go back for that change.
You did it? You put the quarter in the heater. That's what turned on the gas that killed him.
Oh, you mentioned the gas having gone off and forgetting to put a quarter in the meter, so on the way to the picture house, I just went round to the back entry and dropped the coin.
You did it.
I suppose I should have remembered about the connection being loose on the heater in my room, but I wanted to surprise you with my good deed. I didn't mean to do anything wrong, Mrs. Bates. Truly, I didn't.
You didn't do anything wrong, Mr. Chalmers. No. You didn't do anything wrong.
Our thanks to Miss Fay Bainter for her wonderful performance as Mrs. Bates, to Tony Barrett, who played Walter, and Norman Field, Mr. Chalmers.
Suspense is produced and directed by Anton M. Leader, with music under the direction of Lud Gluskin from the original score composed by Lucien Moraweck. Miss Bainter will soon be seen in the Warner Brothers production, June Bride. Next week, we return with 60 Minutes, a full hour of suspense, and a story in which a boy and a girl find themselves trapped in an apartment with a dead man, with a short 4 hours to find the murderer and prove that they are innocent. How they do it, if they do it, is the intriguing question in William Irish's 10th story, Deadline at Dawn. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
In just a moment, Suspense, starring Agnes Moorehead.
Hi, Hap.
Hello, Ed.
How are things?
Couldn't be better. Except walking 12 blocks to your service station just isn't for me. You got my new spark plugs in?
Just finished putting those brand new Autolite resistor spark plugs in your car. Guess she takes a big load off your arches, eh, Hap?
Sure does. My feet have the pep, but not the pickup. What are you listening to tonight?
Oh, it's Thursday, Hap. I'm listening to the Autolite Suspense Show. Never miss it.
Well, here's where I rest my weary bones and listen to Agnes Moorehead.
Hey, Hap, here comes Frank Martin, the Autolite salesman, to join us. Hello, Frank.
Hi, Ed.
Meet Hap Horton.
Autolite spark plugs, batteries, and ignition systems.
The lifeline of your car.
Well, thanks, Mr. Horton, for the assist. And wait until I give you the real lowdown on those brand new Autolite resistor spark plugs Ed just put in your car. Say
it later, Frank. Here comes Agnes Moorehead.
Suspense. Autolite and its 60,000 dealers and service stations bring you radio's outstanding theater of thrills. Starring tonight, Miss Agnes Moorehead in a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Today, everybody's switching to Autolite, and tonight, Autolite takes pleasure in presenting
Anton Leder's production of the famous short story, The Yellow Wallpaper, starring Agnes Moorehead.
I've never seen a worse wallpaper in my life. All those strangled heads and bulbous eyes and fungus growths seem to shriek with derision. When we came to this house, the minute I saw it, I made up my mind secretly to start writing again in spite of them. But I don't dare let John know I'm keeping this journal. It's difficult being married to a doctor. John's an excellent doctor, I'm sure, but he's so inconsistent about me. He says I'm not really sick, that I'm only a little run down from caring for the baby, that I have a temporary nervous depression. Yet he prescribes phosphates or phosphites, I don't know which, and tonics and exercise. And he absolutely forbids me to work until I'm well again. He hates for me to write a word. But writing is such a relief to my mind. I can write down things, tell things here that... No, John says I'm not to brood about those things. I confess they make me feel bad, so I'll only write about the house. I saw it for the first time today. It's the most beautiful place. John rented it for the summer, and we drove up today, a perfect June morning. The bay and the white sails and people already in swimming, and then the shaded lane and the riotous old-fashioned flowers and the gnarly trees and the house. The house standing alone in the summer stillness. I could never tell John, but you know, the house spoke to me. It was only because he rattled on so that I couldn't hear what
Reminded me of those English places you read about. Gardeners, cottages, and everything, and at only $200 a month.
Hedges and walls and gates that lock, and there's a ghostliness.
Remember, I rented it just for you, darling. And you're going to let Jenny do all the work while you live like a prince. You like it, darling? Speak up.
Yes, John. Yes, it's lovely, but it's strange, as though it might be haunted.
Darling, you've got that look on your face again. That dopey look. Well, Jean is home, has a station wagon, and if I know my dear sister, she's already turned the place inside out and cleaned it top to bottom.
John, is it haunted, do you think?
What, the house?
Uh-huh.
At $200 a month? Well, that's asking too much of fate. Come on, hop up.
You always laugh at anything you can't touch or see or put down in figures. There is something strange about the house. I feel
If
it.
you weren't always imagining.
I'm not imagining. One reason I don't get well is that you don't believe me. You don't even believe I'm sick. You tell my friends and relatives. I've heard you. I've heard you that there's nothing wrong with me.
There is nothing wrong
you
with
see, you're saying it again.
I'm sorry, but please don't cry. Now, come along. Let's go inside.
And so I came into this house in tears. It was wrong. It was all wrong. Maybe the house saw me crying, or this room. I got so unreasonably angry with John. I shouldn't, I know. He's so careful and loving, and I repay him so badly. I should control myself, at least in front of him. But it makes me so tired not to show what I feel. Jenny met us at the door. Naturally, she saw I'd been crying, but she took pains to ignore it.
Well, hello, you two. You're early. You must have started at the crack of dawn.
How was the trip?
Made it in less than 2 hours.
They're like
And
as
it-
peas in a pod, Jenny and John, both efficient and kind.
And how did you bear up, Pet?
Oh, very well, thank you, Jenny.
just
Both
look at it.
kind and both somehow cruel. But I don't really think that.
Well, you're just in time for lunch. I bought a flounder down at the wharf and cooked it with capers and cream. Sound good?
Wonderful, Jenny.
May I see the house first?
The whole grand tour? Oh, Pet, the flounder will cook to death.
Well, at least my room.
Our room.
All right, if you insist. But if that fish is spoiled, don't blame me.
Why would I blame her?
Whose room is this, Jenny? Yours?
Uh-huh, it's small, but it's near the door and the telephone.
Oh, John, look.
What?
Let's take this one for you and me. I love those roses over the window.
I've already put your things upstairs, Pet.
Well, this has a little porch and such pretty old-fashioned chintz hangings.
Well,
Let's
you
take
love the
this.
room upstairs, darling.
And you can see there's no room in here for 2 beds.
And I won't hear of being in separate rooms. I'm going to make you rest and take your tonic.
John and I have talked it all over. And the room at the top of the house has so many windows.
And you know, darling, you must absorb lots of fresh air. Get your appetite back.
They smother me with concern. They crush me with kindness.
Come along. There's a good girl.
All right, you know what's best.
And you're going to like that nursery. It gets loads of sunshine.
Up the steep, narrow stairs, 2 stories up to the very top of the house. There's a gate at the top that locks. I wonder why. And beyond the gate is the nursery room. This room. It is big and airy, nearly a whole floor with windows that look every way. They say it was a nursery. But what was it, really?
Open them all, Jenny. Wide.
All right.
Well, darling?
Why are the windows barred?
For the little children. Otherwise it wouldn't be safe.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Children climb around so, don't they? What are those rings and things in the walls?
Oh, I expect they made it into a gymnasium when the children got older.
A sort of playground.
Oh, they must have hated the wallpaper.
Well, they were rough on it, that's for sure.
The way they've stripped it off in patches. I don't blame them. It's hideous.
Oh, who wants to look at the wallpaper with this view? My, you can see the whole bay.
It's a revolting color. It's unclean. Such a strange, sickish yellow there where the sun's faded it. I never saw worse paper in my life.
Don't dramatize it, darling. You must be hungry, and I know you're tired.
I'm not tired. Why do you both act this way? I say the wallpaper's ugly and you look at each other. Your eyes shuttle back and forth and suddenly you both act as though I'd lost my
Darling, that was something we weren't going to say.
Be a good girl, Pet. We don't act anyway. We just don't want you to worry. We want you to be well.
It's true, that's all they want. John laughs at me, of course, but one expects that in marriage. And he says I have foolish fancies and he sometimes can talk them away, but not this time. No matter what he says, it's a smoldering, sulfurous, unclean, it's hideous wallpaper. No wonder the children scratched at it and stripped it down. No wonder they gouged the plaster with their little fingernails. No wonder they hate it. I hate it myself. And somehow, I feel it hates me.
For Suspense, Autolite is bringing you Miss Agnes Moorehead in the Yellow Wallpaper, Autolite's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Say, Ed, isn't she terrific?
Yes, sir. Agnes Moorehead is always terrific.
She sure is. Say, car sure sounds good. I couldn't resist stepping on the starter. Yeah, these new Autolite resistor spark plugs sure make this a contented car.
Yep, and you got the first set in town.
Well, right now you can get Autolite resistor spark plugs almost anywhere in the United States. It's sensational. Why, no other spark plug will give and maintain such performance.
Sounds like a good sales story. Where did the name resistor come from, Mr. Martin?
Autolite worked with leading car and truck manufacturers, and they ignition engineered a 10,000 ohm resistor right into the Autolite spark plug. that permits a wider spark gap setting and maintains it far longer than any other spark plugs. Actually, Mr. Horton, when you replace your narrow gap spark plugs with a set of wide gap Autolite resistor spark plugs, you can tell the difference in your car.
That's right from the book, I'll bet, eh, Mr. Martin?
Well, guess so. But here's the simple lowdown. As a result of the wide gap in the resistor spark plug, your engine idles smoother. You have better luck with lean gas mixtures and save gas. And within established limits, you reduce spark plug interference with radio and television reception. Yes, and today you can get the resistor spark plug from almost any of Autolite's 60,000 dealers. That's the biggest spark plug news in years.
And now Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Miss Agnes Moorehead as star in The Yellow Wallpaper, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
We've been here 2 weeks, and I haven't felt like riding again since that first day. I'm sitting by the window now, up in this frightful nursery room. There's nothing to stop my riding as much as I please. John is away all day, and sometimes even at night if he has a serious case. I'm glad my case is not serious. But these nervous troubles can be depressing all the same.
I cry at nothing and cry most of the time. John doesn't know how much I suffer. He knows there's no reason to suffer, and that satisfies him. I suppose John was never nervous in his life. He laughs at me so about this wallpaper.
No, I won't let you have your way, you silly goose. If we'd taken the room downstairs, you'd be seeing faces in the chintz drapes.
Not faces. Look at that spot, John. And that one over there.
Yes, I see. It's a repeating pattern.
It's a broken neck with two bulging eyes staring at me upside down.
And to me, it's climbing ivy or some kind of a vine. Take your choice. Could be anything. Besides, I can't repaper a room just for a 3 months rental.
Well, then let's move downstairs. Take me away from her. Don't you see, John? It hates me. I wish I'd get well faster.
Just use your will and your good sense, darling.
I'm afraid.
But you're so much better.
When I married you, I meant to be such a help, and I'm only a burden.
You are a help to me. You're my comfort.
I can't even be with my baby. It makes me so nervous. Will I ever be well enough to see him again?
Of course you'll be well, if you try.
Then I'll try, I promise. From now on, I won't look at the wallpaper, and I'll stop seeing things out of the windows.
Out the windows?
Oh, I see people walking up and down the paths and in the arbors. I know it's silly, and it's only in certain lights when I look at the wallpaper from the bed that I see...
See what?
Nothing. Nothing. No, you're right. There's nothing except a pattern.
A front pattern and an under pattern in a different shade of yellow. It dwells in my mind so. I lie on that great immovable bed. It's nailed down, I believe, and follow that pattern about by the hour. And then where it isn't faded and when the sun is just so, I see a strange, faint, formless sort of figure lurking, waiting behind that front design. I don't know why I should write like this day after day. I don't want to. I don't feel able. And I know John would think it absurd, but I must express what I feel and think in some way. It's such a relief. There are things in that wallpaper that nobody knows about but me. You know, there's a woman stooping down and creeping about behind that pattern. Last night it was moonlight, and the moon shines in all around just as the sun does. John was asleep, and I hated to waken him, so I kept still and watched the moonlight on the wall till I felt creepy. The woman behind the paper began to shake the pattern as if she wanted to get out. I got up softly and went and felt the paper to see if it did move. It moved! It moved, I'm sure of it. And the poor woman cried out as though her voice came a long way over water. Caravan, let me in! Caravan, let me in! Caravan, let me in! Oh, the poor thing. Then I went back to the bed. John was awake.
What is it, darling? Why, you up? Oh, you shouldn't go walking around like that. You'll catch cold.
The moonlight woke me.
You are cold. You're shivering.
John, I'm not really getting better. Won't you take me away?
Our lease will be up in 3 weeks, darling. I don't see how we can leave before then. Of course, if you were in any danger, I would, but you really are better, dear, whether you see it or not. I'm a doctor, and I know.
Oh, my appetite may be better in the evening when you're here, but it's worse in the morning when you're gone.
Why, you're gaining flesh and
I
color.
don't weigh a bit more, not even as much.
Well, bless your little heart. You shall be as sick as you please. But let's go to sleep, huh? And talk about it in the morning.
You won't go away?
How can I, dear? And why should I, since you're better?
Better in body, perhaps, but
Darling,
in my...
for my sake and your sake and for the sake of our child, I beg you not to let that idea enter your head, not for an instant. Can't you trust me as a doctor when I tell you it's a false and foolish idea? Answer me, darling. Don't you trust me?
Yes, of course I trust you, only...
What?
I'm sleepy. Let's go to sleep.
But I didn't sleep. I lay there for hours trying to decide if the front pattern and the back pattern moved together or separately. At night, in the moonlight, the front pattern becomes bars. And the woman behind it shakes the bars. Yes, she shakes the bars as she creeps around. I lie down ever so much now. John says it's good for me and to sleep all I can, but you see, I don't sleep. And that cultivates deceit, for I don't tell him I'm awake. Oh, no. Fact is, I'm getting a little afraid of John. He seems very odd sometimes, and it strikes me that perhaps it's the yellow wallpaper. I like this room now, and life is much more exciting than it used to be. I have something more to expect, to look forward to watch. And I really do eat better, and I'm quieter than I was. John is pleased to see me improve.
You see? You're flourishing like a weed in spite of your wallpaper.
Yeah. In spite of the wallpaper. In spite of it. Because of it. But I had no intention of telling him that. He might want to take me away, and I don't want to leave now until I found out. There's 1 week more, and I think that will be enough. There's a funny mark on the wall low down near the mopboard. A streak that runs around the room, goes behind every piece of furniture except the bed. A long, straight, even smudge as if it had been rubbed over and over and over. How was it done? Who did it? What did they do? Round and round. Round and round. Round. It makes me dizzy. I've really discovered something at last. There are a great many women behind the pattern, and sometimes only one, and she creeps around fast, and her creeping shakes the pattern. She's trying to climb through and can't because the pattern strangles everything. But she does get out in the daytime. I know because I've seen her. When a car comes, she hides in the blackberry vines. I don't blame her. I'd hide too. I always lock the door when I creep by daylight. There are only 2 days left to tear this paper off and let the woman out in the room. And John's beginning to take notice. I don't like the look in his eyes, or the way he talks with Jenny about me. I overheard them.
She isn't sleeping nights, Jenny. She's quiet, but I know she's awake.
Well, it's little wonder she sleeps the whole blessed day.
Yeah. Maybe I ought to call in another doctor.
No, it's just stubbornness, John. She's determined to prove you're wrong.
I suppose you're right. Oh, I'm sure she'll improve. Oh, darling.
Well, hello, pet. How you creep about?
Well, that's a funny thing to say, Jenny. It isn't I who creeps.
Jenny says you stay in your room too much. You don't take your exercise.
You tell me to rest and then you tell me to take exercise. I can't do both.
Well,
As though I can't see through them.
tomorrow's our last day here. We'll talk about exercise when I get you back to town.
I'll have to rouse you out of bed pretty early, Pet. You know, some of that furniture up there belongs downstairs, and the movers will be here at 9.
Maybe you'll sleep upstairs tonight, Jenny. So you won't be alone, darling.
You won't be here tonight, John?
Well, not until tomorrow evening. There's a difficult case.
If you're going to feel
Oh,
lonesome...
no, Jenny. I'll rest better alone. I'm sure of it. Thank you all the same. That was clever of me. The sly thing. I won't be alone a bit. As soon as the moon shone in, the poor thing behind the paper began to crawl and shake the pattern. I ran to her. I pulled, and she shook. I shook, and she pulled. In my morning, we'd peeled off yards and yards of yellow wallpaper, a strip about as high as my head and half around the room. When Jenny came up in the morning, she looked at the wall in amazement. You know why I did it, Jenny? Just to spite the vicious thing. Why are you so surprised?
Oh, I'm not. Why, I wouldn't mind doing it myself. But you mustn't tire yourself, Pet.
She wouldn't mind doing it.
Why don't you come downstairs and lie down?
How she betrayed herself, that Jenny. She wouldn't mind doing it. But I'm here and no person touches this paper but me. Not alive. I've locked the door and thrown the key down into the front path. I don't want anybody to come in till John comes. I want to surprise him. And I've got a rope up here. Even Jenny doesn't know that. If the woman gets out from behind the pattern and tries to run away, I can tie her securely to one of the rings in the wall. There she is. There, see how the pattern moves, like wallowing seaweeds. Oh, it'll strangle her unless I help. Wait, I'll help you. I'll peel off the paper all I can. Wait, be patient. You push. You push and I'll pull. Oh, it sticks horribly to the plaster. I can get it off with my teeth. Oh, it hurts. But I'm getting it. Wait, just a little bit more. I'm getting it. A little bit more. I wonder if they all came out of the wallpaper, as I did. I think they did, but I have you securely tied by my rope now. You'll never get away. But I don't want to get away. It's so pleasant to be out in this great room to creep about as I please. It's so pleasant. But I suppose I'll have to get back behind the pattern when night comes. That will be hard to do. Well, it's better than going outside. I won't go outside, even if Jenny asks me to. For outside, I have to creep on the ground where everything is green instead of yellow. And here, I can creep smoothly on the floor. Listen, she's coming now.
Darling, open the door. You hear me? Open the door.
Oh, it's John at the door.
Open the door, darling. Open it, please, dear.
How he does pound and shout. It's no use, Dr. John. You can't open it.
Open it, do you hear me, dear? Open it! Jenny, bring me the axe.
Oh, no, he'll break down that beautiful door. John, dear, the key's down in front of the house under a plantain leaf.
Please, my darling,
It's
please.
down by the front door, John.
Open the door, for heaven's sake, open it.
I
I can't. The key's downstairs, John. It's under a plantain leaf by the front steps. It's under a plantain leaf, John. Go and see. Go and see. You'll find it if you look. You'll find it if you... There. He's gone to look. The wallpaper has stopped laughing. The evil thing. Now I can creep slowly, smoothly on the floor. Round and round, round and round and round. And my shoulder just fits into that long smudge on the wall so I can't lose my way. Oh, he's coming back. He's running on the stairs. How astonished he'll be.
Darling. Oh, my dear. My dear, what is it? What's happened?
I've got out at last, John.
Out?
Yes, out in spite of you and Jenny. I pulled down the paper. I shook the pattern and pushed and pulled it down. It stuck horribly. But you'll never put me back. You'll never put me back. And you're so pale, John. Why do you close your eyes? You watch. Watch how swiftly I creep around in this lovely yellow room. Fainted? Now why should that man have fainted? But he did. And right across my path by the wall, so that I have to creep over him every time. Round and round and round and round and round.
Thank you, Agnes Moorehead, for a magnificent performance. Miss Moorehead will be back in just a moment.
Oh, what a show. That Agnes Moorehead's really some actress. Well, I guess I better head for home and motherland.
Okay,
Oh, say, Mr. Martin, can you give me those simple words of yours again? My boy Billy pesters me with slogans.
You bet, Mr. Horton. When you replace your narrow gap spark plugs with a set of wide gap Autolite resistor spark plugs, you can tell the difference in your car. For example, your engine idles smoother. You have better luck with leaner gas mixtures and save gas. And within established limits, you reduce spark plug interference with radio and television reception. So, switch to Autolite because Autolite means resistor spark plugs.
Ignition engineered spark plugs.
Autolite means batteries.
Stay full batteries.
Autolite means ignition system.
The lifeline of your car.
And now here again is Miss Agnes Moorehead.
It's always a great pleasure for me to appear on Suspense. I've thoroughly enjoyed this appearance this evening. And next week, when I turn listener again, I'll join the rest of you to welcome Mr. Charles Lawton's return to these microphones in a role written especially for him. Next week, then, An Honest Man, starring Charles Lawton, on
Suspense.
Agnes Moorehead may soon be seen in the Warner Brothers production, Johnny Belinda. Tonight's suspense play was adapted for radio by Sylvia Richards from an original story by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. Music was composed by Lucien Morawick and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The entire production was under the direction of Anton M. Leader. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Mr. Charles Lawton in An Honest Man.
This is the Autolite Suspense Show saying good night. Switch to Autolite.
This is CBS, where 99 million people gather every week, the Columbia Broadcasting System. In just a moment, Suspense with Martha Scott.
Hey, it's time for the Autolite radio show,
you
Mom.
better wake your dad up.
I know darn well he won't want to miss it.
You're right.
Hey, Dad. This'll get him. Dad, who makes the stay full batteries?
Autolite.
And who makes spark plugs and complete ignition systems for your car?
Autolite.
And what radio show do the Autolite people put on over CBS every Thursday night?
What? Hey, it's time for Suspense. Switch on the radio, Billy.
The radio's on, dear. Just be quiet and listen.
Suspense. Autolite and its 60,000 dealers and service stations bring you radio's outstanding theater of thrills. Starring tonight, Miss Martha Scott in Anton Leader's production of Crisis, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Mrs. Norquist? Mrs. Norquist? It's the doctor, Mrs. Norquist.
What? Coming. Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor. I fell asleep.
I told you not to. I warned you.
I couldn't help it.
Let me see the baby.
How is he? Is he better?
Well, pneumonia's tricky. Temperature 106.
Oh, all day long it's been 106. If he'd only move, if he'd only cry. Oh, Doctor, you've got to do something.
Mrs. Norquist, get hold of yourself. Fasten that sheet down. It's important that you don't let any of that steam escape.
All right, it's just that I'm so tired. When will the nurse be here?
There won't be a nurse.
No nurse, but you said there...
I've tried everywhere. It's the worst epidemic since 1918. The hospitals are full.
Oh, but I can't go on without a nurse. I can't.
Well, isn't there someone who can help you? Some neighbor?
There's no one.
Well, what about your husband? When's he due back?
2 or 3 days.
Maybe you'd better send for him.
You don't mean the baby?
Well, you can't keep this up. You need help.
Oh, I didn't want to worry Paul. This business trip's so important to him. Besides, I expected to get a nurse. Why, he doesn't even know the baby's sick.
You'll have to do it alone then. How's the sulfur holding out?
I have enough.
Good. Now, don't neglect the steam for an instant. Keep up the warm alcohol sponge bath. Don't leave his side. I'll try to get back in the morning. And don't sleep. No matter how tired you get, no matter how you scream for it, you must not sleep. Here, take these pills. They'll help you.
Thank you, Doctor. Doctor, is little Kurt going to make it?
Well, that you'll know one way or the other before morning.
Oh?
Crack that temperature tonight, and he'll pull through. It's the crisis.
Poor baby. Little thin legs. Kick the covers, darling. Kick them. That's what legs are for. You don't want to give up now, Kurt. You're just beginning. You haven't seen half there is. You've never thrown a snowball or hit a home run or gone fishing with your dad. Oh, Kurt. Kurt, you should be in a hospital. Not in a homemade croup tent with a kettle of steam under your bed. In a hospital with nurses in white starched uniforms. Nurses who are awake. Whose hearts don't break when they look at you. I mustn't think about it. Steam. A kettle under the bed. Steam to breathe. Another kettle on the stove. Sponge baths every few minutes. Every few minutes. Temperature 106. Temperature 106. Temperature 106. How many times I took it, I don't know. Nothing in the room seemed real or tangible anymore. Nothing but the steam. Steam. I watched it, hypnotized. Now it was an eraser on a blackboard removing today's problems. Now it was a windshield wiper pushing aside the rain so I could see ahead of me. The vision slowly cleared. And then I saw it. A light. No, 6 lights. Bright flames, birthday candles, 6 birthday candles on top of a white cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, little Kurt. Happy birthday to you.
6 years old. You're a big boy now, son.
I want my presents.
Oh, how mercenary little creature, isn't he, Paul?
Okay, Muggy, here it is. Here, son, let me help you.
Leave it alone.
What?
Don't you dare touch it.
Oh, now look here, Kurt.
Please, Paul, it's his birthday.
All right. Go ahead, unwrap it.
Well, Kurt, don't you like it?
No.
Oh, why, Kurt Norquist, how can you say such a thing after your daddy bought you a wonderful fire engine?
Why didn't you get me one with 1 seat?
Well, what's wrong with 2 seats?
When it's got 2 seats, you gotta let some other kid ride with you.
But don't you want to share your fun with your little friends?
I don't like nobody to have fun but me.
Kurt, you come back here.
Let him go, Paul.
Oh, but
He's
Mary.
just a little boy. He'll get over it.
Well, I hope so.
There were more birthdays, but as Kurt grew, a mounting fear began to grow in me, too. He looked like a choir boy, but there was something else hiding back of those innocent eyes. At 8, he forged his report card. At 10, he stole some things from the dime store. By the time he showed promise of being taller than his father, his personality, in spite of everything we tried to do, was really beginning to frighten us.
You wanted to see me, Father?
Yes, I did. Your mother and I are very concerned about you.
Again?
Why weren't you in school all week?
It bores me.
Well, where were you? What have you been doing?
Thinking. Just thinking.
What about, Kurt? What is it you think about? Is there something bothering you?
Yes.
Well, what is it, son?
School. I hate it.
But you like to read.
That's different. I read what I like. I don't like to be told what to do.
But don't you understand? Everybody has to be guided and told what to do.
Sure, I understand. But I don't have to like it. And I don't like it.
Kurt, I'm surprised at you.
Is that all, Father?
Yes, that's all.
I'm disappointed. I thought you were going to beat me.
Why, you insolent...
Paul, Kurt! Please, please. There's someone at the door. What? Why, Mr. Johnson.
Kurt home?
Why, yes, he is.
Hello, Paul.
Oh, Fred. Well, what is it this time?
Are you going to tell them, Kurt, or do you want me to?
I don't mind. I stole a watch from Evans's jewelry store. A swell wristwatch.
A watch?
Oh, Kurt. We were going to buy you one for your birthday. You didn't have to steal it.
It was more fun stealing. Lots more fun.
This time I'll have to take him to juvenile court, Mrs. Norquist.
Oh, no.
Fred, let me bring him down. You go on. I want to talk to him.
Paul's face was gray with hurt. His cheeks sagged and his eyes were bleak as he turned to Kurt.
I didn't want it this way, son, but maybe it's the only solution. Maybe it'll help straighten you out.
You're not going to put me in a reform school.
Kurt! Kurt!
Paul was savage as he ran up the stairs after him. Kurt slammed the bedroom door in his face, and as Paul flung it open...
You've had this coming to you for a long time.
Oh, no, you don't. Keep away from me.
Kurt!
Wild lust was on Kurt's face, and a gun was in his hand, his father's revolver. I knew he'd do it even before it happened. Kurt! Paul went limp as he turned to me with a look of shocked surprise.
Mary.
Paul!
For
For Suspense, Autolite is bringing you Miss Martha Scott in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
That didn't wake you up, Dad. Nothing will.
Wake me up? Why, I wasn't asleep a while ago. I was just fooling you.
Fooling, huh? Then tell me what I said.
Just before Suspense started?
Yeah.
You asked me who made the Stay Full battery. Naturally, I said Autolite. And when those Autolite people named it the Stay Full battery, they weren't talking through their hats either. Why, that battery needs water only 3 times a year. Get that, Billy? Only 3 times a year.
Golly.
What's more...
That's fine, dear. But don't you think you ought to let Mr. Martin give the commercial?
Yes, folks, what Hap says is true. Autolite Stay Full batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use. This means less trouble and care for you. For Autolite's greater liquid reserve practically eliminates one of the major causes of battery failure. Car owners everywhere tell us the Autolite Stay Full is the greatest battery ever built. So, friends, visit your neighborhood Autolite dealer and get an Autolite Stay Full battery for your car. Enjoy the advantages of extra plates and fiberglass insulation. It means so much to long battery life. And remember, Autolite Stay Full batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use. No doubt about it. Money can't buy a better battery for your car than Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Miss Martha Scott as Mary in Crisis, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
The visions continued to rise out of the steam clouds. I found myself sitting beside Paul's bed. He was out of danger. Accidental shooting while cleaning a gun, that's what Paul told the doctor. I wanted to tell the truth, but I wouldn't hurt him any further. No, Kurt didn't go to the reform school. We hushed that up too. Lies suffocating us. We shrank, Paul and I, crawled into our shells, confused, disillusioned, afraid of our only son. But Kurt grew, and so did his misdemeanors, until he was a handsome giant with the face of a Viking saint and no soul at all. The incident with Elaine McGregor proved that. I was transplanting geraniums on the other side of the hedge. I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
What's going to happen to us?
I wouldn't know.
Doesn't it make any difference to you?
Should it?
It's easy for you, isn't it?
What did you expect?
Nothing, really. You're in a class by yourself, Kurt. You've got the heart of a tapeworm, but you're not going to eat into me.
Very pretty speech. I didn't know you were so valuable. But what does it mean?
It means I'm lucky. I can walk out of your life. You can't. You've got to live with yourself. You're rotten, Kurt. Rotten all the way through. You warp everything you touch. You destroy all the decent things around you.
Decent?
I despise you.
I thought you loved me. Madly.
You can't love a snake. You can only be charmed by it.
Goodbye, darling. Mother, you can come out from behind there.
Kurt, how could you?
But Mother, I knew you were there all the time.
I didn't mean that. I mean the way you treated Elaine. Oh, Kurt, maybe marriage would be good for you.
Come, Mother. First you want me to get a job, any job. Now, you wouldn't want me to get married at my age, would you? I'm just a child.
No, Kurt, not you. You've never been a child. Everything he did seemed to be aimed at hurting someone, and always it pleased him. And then one day, as suddenly as you turn over a page, Kurt was different. He slammed the front door and he was whistling. He was gayer than I'd ever seen him.
Hi.
Well, what are you so gay about?
The proverbial leaf has been turned, and you see before you a hard-working young man.
Kurt, you've got a job.
That's right, Mother. A job.
Oh, at the lumberyard.
Don't be silly. I'm a banker.
A banker? What bank?
First National. Mr. Cox was very nice about the whole thing.
Your father's bank? Then Paul got you the job.
You talk like the old man owns the place. He's just a teller.
Then how did you get the job?
I talked to Mr. Cox.
Kurt, what did you tell Mr. Cox?
You should have been there, Mother. I melted the old boy's heart. He swallowed the whole thing.
Swallowed what? What did you tell Mr. Cox?
Don't get melodramatic, Mother. I merely told him that I had to go to work because we needed the money, that I liked the idea of working in a bank. You know, like father, like son.
Oh, needed the money? Oh, Kurt, you didn't. You didn't humiliate your father that way.
But you wanted me to get a job.
Kurt, ever since you've been old enough to think, you've been bad. You caused your father nothing but heartache. You're aging him, draining all the joy out of his life. And now this crowning humiliation. But I'm warning you, Kurt. If you cause your father any more sorrow, if you hurt him just once more, I'll...
Kill me? Bravo, Mother. Now let's have the second act.
You feet! It was the first time I ever slapped him. But I knew then there would never be any peace for us. That he would go on and on until there was nothing left. No honor, no decency, nothing. But even I didn't suspect the depth of his malignancy until it was too late. Paul was coming up the walk alone. His step was slow, his back was stooped, and his face was lined and tortured. I opened the door for him. Paul, what's wrong?
I've been fired.
Fired? After 22 years?
There was a shortage this morning. $1,000.
1,000? Oh, surely they don't think you took it. You've handled millions of dollars down there and never touched a penny of it. How could... Kurt took it, didn't he?
Yes.
And you took the blame.
Not exactly. He's very clever, Mary. He's devilishly clever. He worked hard. He did his work well. I tried to kid myself anyway that he was outgrowing his badness. It was all part of a warped scheme. He won the respect of everyone in the bank and very simply stole the money and planted the evidence that led straight to me.
Why didn't you tell Mr. Cox what we've been through, what a bad boy he is? There are records at Juvenile Hall. We could prove it.
You know what Mr. Cox said to me? He said he wouldn't prosecute because of my wonderful son. My wonderful son. I never had a son. I couldn't look at him, Mary. When I walked out of the bank, Garvey in cage 1 didn't even say goodbye or good luck or too bad or anything. He just got suddenly too busy to look up. He forgot all about the months we lay in the mud together at Taro and the Navy Crosses. We won on the same day. Garvey was too busy to look up. I couldn't tell him the truth. I'm not strong like you, Mary. I can't take it anymore.
He was looking at me, but he didn't see me. His eyes were covered with a film of tears. Then he turned and staggered out of the house. He walked like he was drunk. Yes, that's what he was. Drunk with despair. He got in the car. I wanted to go to him, to hold him in my arms, but I couldn't. I was frozen. The car lurched away from the curb, skidded around the corner. It was like a madman driving. I wasn't surprised when they called me from the hospital. Reckless driving, they said. Accidental death. But I called it something else. I called it murder. At that moment, I died too. Oh, I went through the motions of living at the cemetery and after. I kept on, not counting the days coming or going, and one day I realized Kurt was 25, a man, a handsome, ruthless man. We lived in the same house, but we had nothing to do with each other. Until one November afternoon, I was in the kitchen making an apple pie. It had always been Paul's favorite. Suddenly, the room was throbbing with Paul's presence. Paul! I dropped the knife on the floor and ran up the stairs into my bedroom. Mine and Paul's. I was wild out of my mind. I turned about the room, everywhere searching. I needed him terribly. I could feel his presence, and yet it wasn't enough. It had to be something tangible, something I could touch. And then I remembered. The Navy Cross and the Purple Heart, they were his. They were part of him. I pulled out the shirt drawer and threw his shirts on the bed. The Purple Heart was there in its satin-lined box, but the Navy Cross was gone. Oh, Paul. 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 Oh. The room was dark. I lay there for quite a while. I had no reason to get up. Kurt was home. I tidied the bed, spread it up, ran a comb through my hair. I walked along the hallway to his room.
Yes? You want something? I'm in a hurry.
Yes, I do want something. Your father's Navy Cross, where is it?
Oh, that. I was holding 3 aces when I ran into a straight. Jack Carnes said he'd take the cross in lieu of $5. How do you like a guy like that?
I looked at Kurt for a long time. Then I walked away. It didn't matter. Nothing mattered. Not that day or any other day. Not even later when the policeman came to the door.
I have a warrant for the arrest of Kurt Norquist.
On what charge?
Murder.
It was a colorful trial. Murder in the first degree. The front pages were blotched with it. Little shop girls hurried to buy the evening editions of the sordid testimony to read on their way home from work. I went to the trial every day and listened with this strange sense of unreality.
Sure I killed him.
All I could think was, that flashing, handsome young man up there admitting to murder and worse is my son.
No, I didn't hate him. I didn't even know him very well.
Then why don't I feel anything?
I just wanted to see what it was like. That's all.
Why don't I shudder with disgrace? Why don't I crawl off into a corner and die?
Sorry? What for? He's dead, isn't he?
The trial went on for days, and Kurt was unmoved, insolent, triumphant almost. Even as his wretched soul made ready for the lethal chamber, he was untouched.
In there, madam. 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Well, hello, Mother.
Mother? Oh, yes, I am your mother.
Huh? Oh, you brought me some cigarettes. Thanks. Well, I wonder what it's going to be like.
What?
You know, that last mile. I'm a queer guy, all right. I don't feel sorry about anything. As a matter of fact, I don't feel anything at all. Never did. Except that maybe this is a good smoke.
I looked deeply into his face, beyond the pale blue eyes, into the black soul. I gave him life, but I couldn't give him honor. He exhaled. Smoke came out of his mouth and nose and spun around him, enveloping his face, framing it in a circle of fog. Then he smiled. Not the smile of a murderer, more the slow, wistful smile of a small boy. And abruptly his face was changed. I've been here before. I watched the smoke rings as they billowed upward. I couldn't take my eyes off them. In each smoke ring was a face. Kurt's face. And the faces kept changing, getting smaller, smaller. The eyes were round, full of wonder, changing, and slowly the vision faded. They all converged into one face. And Kurt was a baby again. In a croup tent. Fighting for the right to live a useless life. I've seen ahead. That's what it was. I know what's in store for him, and it's all bad. See? steam. Not much left. In a moment, there won't be any. Oh, let him go. He'll turn out bad. No good, not worth my tears. It won't be wrong. Let him go. Steam. It's gone. I won't get the kettle. It isn't wrong. Let him go. No! Oh, no, little Kurt, wait. Don't go. Oh. The steam. Kettle. Get the kettle. Don't take him. Oh, please don't take him. He's just a little baby. He doesn't know. Steam. I must take his temperature. Oh, I'm afraid. Crisis. Temperature 106. 6/10. 107. Oh, no, no. He's gone. He's gone. He's dead. Oh. Kurt. You're alive. Hold on, baby. Hold tight. Kids got in my way as I held the thermometer to the light. I brushed them off, and then I looked. The mercury stood at 106, 105, 103. You're going to get well, Kurt. Temperature 101. And grow strong and handsome. Temperature 100. And good, Kurt. You're going to be good. Please, God. Please.
Thank you, Martha Scott, for a splendid performance. Miss Scott will be back in just a moment.
Billy, would you mind getting me a glass of water, dear?
You ought to install a stay full battery,
Why,
Mom.
Billy.
Sure. Then you'd only need to take a drink 3 times a year.
Oh, you men. Can't you talk about anything but that Autolite battery?
Now, look, honey, if you wanted to go downtown tomorrow morning and the car wouldn't start, you'd be pretty mad, wouldn't you?
Why, of course I'd be mad.
Sure, so would anybody. That's one reason why we have a stay full battery in our car. And listen to this.
Yes, friends, Autolite Stay Full batteries are designed to save you trouble and care by practically eliminating one of the major causes of battery failure, lack of water. You see, Autolite Stay Full batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use. And remember, when it comes to automotive electrical parts, Autolite means batteries.
Stay full batteries.
Autolite means spark plugs.
Ignition-engineered spark plugs.
Autolite means ignition system.
The lifeline of your car.
And now here again is Miss Martha Scott.
It's been a real pleasure to appear on Suspense tonight. You know, I never miss hearing the program whenever possible, and I'm going to make a special effort to be at my radio next Thursday night when Van Heflin stars in a story called Song of the Heart, a gripping study in
Suspense.
Miss Martha Scott is currently appearing in the RKO production So Well Remembered. Tonight's suspense play was written by Gwen and John Bagney with music composed by Lucien Morawick and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The entire production was under the direction of Anton M. Leader. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Van Heflin in Song of the Heart.
This is the Autolite Suspense Show. Drive carefully. Save a life. It may be your own. Good night. Switch to Autolite.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.